Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, you know what, Flower Child? You are so welcome. I'm so glad you hit 500, babe. You've been working really, really hard. Super hard. So, how's everybody doing today? What's up? What's up? What's up? We got some Kappa and curse words today, baby, because we're going to be taking us a little field trip down to surviving the storms, for one. For two, we got to go over what Save Robbie had talked about last night with this whole fake baby and all that. And we definitely got to tune into the crazy shit that Dot's coming up with over there about me, because she's pretty upset that I talked to Jur and her mods that, she keeps messing over or whatever. So yeah, she's pretty upset over there. Good morning, Christine. Excuse me, Al. Three boy mom. You should always come medicated. Always. Three boy mom. If you come over here, you should always come medicated and be prepared. Yesterday I was not ready for I was not ready for voices to come in like a wrecking ball. She was, and I understand she was upset. She has feelings. There's other things going on, but holy hell, she came in here like a fucking wrecking ball, didn't she? She came in here ready to take our fucking heads off just for saying her name. I'm like, damn. What the hell? Then she tells AYB the better part of her rolled down her mother's leg. I'm all, what the what? Hold on. Let's go over. We need to talk about what a protected class is, because I'm gonna need to know what the definition of that is, and I'm also we're gonna talk about it, because yeah, I think that needs to be talked about too as well. I don't know. Here, I put the link in here. Let me go ahead and post it too. Okay, so the link is pinned. Anybody that wants to pop up is welcome to come up. Um, anybody's welcome. I will throw the stream up so that way we don't have to, or the panel or whatever. You don't have to show your face to come up here. We don't pull that bullshit. Anybody is welcome to come up here and chat. Um, oh, I heard STS say some things last night. What did you hear, three boy mom? Because according to her, um, I reached out to I reached out to somebody's family, I guess. She's saying now that I scared protected class. I love it, you guys. Let's change our names and have a good fucking time today. Because this shit is comical. Also, let me see here. Um, Dot, you are funny as hell. You say I'm obsessed with YouTube, coming from somebody who is on here 100 hours a fucking day and falls asleep on the fucking panel. Yeah, I would definitely say uh, you might have been looking in the mirror instead of talking to me, or you might be confused. You might be confused, baby. Hey, Squish, NorCal, Sav. Hey, Savage. Ooh, I heard you was over here lighting it up. People were pissed that you was over here telling the truth and stuff. And you guys know we're not supposed to be talking about the plan. Do not discuss the plan. Do not bring it up, and do not bring the plan up, and do not discuss it. The first rule of the plan is like Fight Club: we don't speak about it. All right. So yeah, we definitely got some stuff to talk about today. And I still have yet to even touch base with the Summer Wells stuff, because at this point there's so much drama and so much craziness that isn't true. I don't even really have words to speak on it right now. So I'm just gonna wait and do another live on that because that's a whole lot in a nutshell. You've been getting messages all morning about yesterday, Gen X. What do you mean? About what? What's going on? About voices coming up here or what? What do you mean? I don't understand why. What are you getting messages about? Oh, and another thing too is I wanted to tell you this. Sabrina. Yes, I did get your emails. Somebody sent them to me. You know my email address. You know how to reach out to me. So for you to go through other people makes me feel like you're trying to drag more people in to the bullshit. So if you're serious about contacting me, you have my email address. Stop sending people messages and asking them to come to me. You can be a grown-ass woman and come to me yourself. Now, moving forward. And no, Kathy, it's not. And that's the saddest part about it, too. We'll go into that, too, because that's a whole, like I said, that's a whole, you guys, does anybody watch that Savage Live Media? Does anybody watch her? Because, oh my God, she had me on the fucking floor cracking up, y'all. She called, she did a like a parody thing or whatever. She was doing her live and shit. And she called BK Little Food Stamp. Bitch, I fell out. I fell out. I don't know if you guys know who he is, but he is funny as hell. Oh, getting your hair done today, girl. Go ahead, Crystal. I know Savage Live was cracking me up. She had me cracking up, you guys. Oh my God. And yeah, she called them the EBT gang. I fell out. I'm like, oh my God, Little Food Stamp and the EBT gang. She was up on Ernie Shell's panel last night. Oh, you suggest it would. Hey, psycho friends. Oh, Savage Jesus, you got to check her out. She is funny as hell. She was cracking me up. See, I really don't even know the whole situation. Good morning, Allie Joe. I really don't know the whole situation with them. I know something about she had went to hey girl.
Hey.
What's up, chicky chick? I just want to make sure you could hear me. Hold on 1 second.
I'm gonna mute for just a second while you finish, okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, so she I guess she had to go visit a family member or something that was sick. When she went to Texas, she said some, had suggested or whatever to meet up at the bar with BK so that they could go have drinks. I guess shit went sideways or shit went south or something happened, and he ended up backing out on him or something. I'm not exactly sure of the entire situation, so I don't want to misquote it or say something wrong, or you know what I'm saying. But anyways, long story short, I guess he was just playing around and talking shit and just, acting like a little ass kid and stuff about it. I don't really know. Like I said, just from the messages I've seen, I don't really like to speak on too much unless somebody's here talking with me, because I don't want to speak, any kind of misinformation or whatever. But long story short, they got into it and she's been calling him out, and the shit is hilarious as hell. When she said something about Little Food Stamp and the EBT crew, I fucking fell out. That shit was so funny.
That's wild as fuck.
No, my girl, you know who Little Food Stamp is, right?
No.
Oh my God. I'm going to go find a picture of him real quick and put it up here so y'all can see him, because he is hilarious. I'm not even going to bullshit. He is funny as hell. He talks so much shit. Yeah, so we got to go over the protected class. But Dorothy's over there running her little, what's Angela call it? The cocksucker. She's over there running her mouth, talking all kinds of craziness. Girl, she got jokes today. She said, Queen's obsessed with YouTube. Oh, really? Coming from somebody who's on there 24/7, can't get their ass off of there.
You're obsessed with YouTube?
This
Who said that?
Dorothy did.
Oh, girl, Dorothy also said that you done doxed somebody's entire family and that you're contacting all her mods one by one and all kinds of crap that's not happening. And that who you did this to is afraid to come out by name. Like, I'm sorry, but from now on, until somebody brings receipts or the actual victim brings receipts, fuck off. I don't believe you. Like, I don't care who you are, what channel you run, how believable you may think you are. If you don't have receipts to prove what you're saying, you're a liar.
Into it with one girl who I got into it with, and her name is Tina Benina. Everybody knows Tina. Everybody knows what
Wasn't
happened.
that the girl that was lying, though? She was acting like she was somebody she wasn't?
Email thing. The other one was Jessica, and I never reached out to her family at all. She caught herself lying on Candy Hair and lying her ass off.
I'm talking about the girl. I'm talking about the same girl you are. I think the one that her sister was like, get your ass in this car. Her?
Yeah, Tina. Yeah, that's Tina. Yes, yeah, that was Tina.
She's stupid.
Right. And so that was her own sister chasing her down the road. Shit, I didn't chase her ass down the road, and I didn't tell her she had to either. Shit. Her sister was pissed, and she had every right to be pissed. I don't bring the situation up because her sister asked me not to. And out of respect for her, I'm trying to be respectful of that. You know what I mean? They don't want to be on here. Her sister didn't want to be on here in the first place. But,
if I remember correctly, which is about half the time, wasn't she pretending to be her sister doing all kinds of crazy stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, yep. That's what I thought.
So, yeah,
but all that gets conveniently left out.
She was just hoping it would be the last because her sister has dealt with all kinds of stuff like the CPS shit and the fighting on the internet. I mean, she's brought her sister into a whole lot of stuff that she didn't want to be in. And so she asked me to, let it go, not bring her up or whatever. And I respect that. The situation's been handled and I respected that. And I will continue to respect that because like I said, it's been handled. It's been done and over with. I don't harass anybody. I don't have to. I'm just saying some of those recliner bitches definitely they definitely need the link card here. So let's see here. So they don't have to join the working class. Well, yeah, because I want to know, and this is another thing I want to know. What the fuck is a protected class? And how are you able to go after people and talk all kinds of shit? Tell them the better part of the better part of them rolled down their mother's leg. That you would skull fuck them if you were lesbian. I mean, how are you able to say all this nasty ass, crazy ass shit? But when somebody says something to you or calls you out, I'm in a protected class. You can't talk to me that way. I'm in a protected class.
I would like to bring this up since you did. I would like to say that I kind of looked into it, and everything that I found is basically a protected class refers to a certain groups of individuals protected by anti-discrimination laws, such as women, older workers, people with disability. But most of the time, what this means is this group is protected from employment discrimination by law. These groups include men and women on the basis of sex, any group which shares a common race, religion, color, or national origin, people over 40, and people with physical or mental handicaps. Now, does protected classes apply to other things in life? Yes, but it's typically more on the basis of discrimination. It's not.
Okay, wait. So you mean you can't come on here and be vulgar?
Okay, here, no. Here's what it means. Here's what it means. If one of them comes in your chat and you say, get out of here because you are A, B, or C, then you have violated them as a protected class. But there's a difference between discrimination and accountability. Holding somebody accountable for their words is not the same as discriminating against them. And I would like to add that I do agree with Homegirl voices on one thing. And I've always said the same, not when it applies to her or Miss P or anybody else. But if you fuck with crazy, you get what you get. So when she says, when you mess with crazy people, what do you expect? I kind of have to agree with her there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing. That's the thing about being on here. You don't know who you're fucking with. You don't know who you're talking to. You don't know who you're dealing with. So That's exactly what it is. You don't know how crazy somebody is. You don't know if they're like certifiable. You don't know what you're dealing with.
Exactly, the magician's manner and public services. Like you could not tell, for instance, a gay man that he can't have Medicaid because he's gay. But that's still not the same as holding somebody accountable for fuck shit online, right, Queen?
Yeah, right, right. That's what I'm trying to get at here. I understand that, and I do agree to a point about you can't. Well, okay, so let's see here. I don't want to get. I don't want to. Hold on.
I'll use
Okay,
you
so
as an example, girl, because you're blunt, you're very honest. And if somebody comes in your chat that be acting like they don't like you in other chats, you'll call them out right there on the bat. So if
well,
you
yeah.
don't
I
want to be
mean,
called out by Queen, don't go in and chat talking shit, then pop up in hers, right?
right. Yeah. See, we're not
I
going to
think
do that.
it's the same thing. If you know a characteristic about somebody is that they are a bit cray cray, and I'm just saying generally, if you know they're cray cray, to go up on them and do stuff, you should expect cray cray back, right?
Well, yeah, for
I
sure.
mean, it doesn't make it okay. And I did go listen to some of what was said, and I won't lie, I was a little bit shocked at
I
some of
mean,
the
don't get me
words
wrong.
that.
Like I said, I've laughed at NC shit. I've laughed at
Yeah, but she doesn't threaten to shove somebody's face in her crotch and basically suffocate them with it. Or so I don't know what that was supposed to mean, but I
skull
was
fuck
like,
them. She said
oh
she was
my
going to skull fuck them.
God. Totally just gasped
That
at
is
that
very
one.
well. The whole out of line thing was the school shooter. You're sitting here talking about people who have children, talking on somebody. She kept saying something about some 6 kids. That doesn't fucking matter. Um, Whoever she's talking about with these 6 kids, that does not fucking matter. That should not even be on YouTube. You should not be even talking about somebody's kids. They're mothering or none of that. They ain't got nothing to do with
I
you. That ain't
agree.
your fucking business.
I agree. I don't think parenting of really any kind.
None of yeah, that kids should be
Yeah,
off fucking limits. Period. I mean, it doesn't matter. You know what I
I
mean?
agree. I agree. And I don't understand why people keep saying kids are off limit, kids are off limit. And I'm going to leave if people start talking about kids. But even last night, I heard somebody say that and then turn around and be like, oh, but doesn't she have kids my kid's age? Bitch, that's the same thing.
Well, oh, hold on, we got somebody coming. Hold on. Oh,
Savage Jesus, that is so gross. What the fuck?
yeah, she said then grab their ears and skull. Yeah, she was really on some really crazy shit. That's for sure. Like she was saying some really.
Well, Irvin, due to your racial status, you actually are considered a protected class whenever it comes to discrimination from things like employment or school. So you already technically are. The way protected class is being used on YouTube lately is absolutely not the context connotation. Can't think of the right words because I just woke up that it was meant to be used in.
Well, I will say this much before anybody wants to stay here and talk shit because, yes, I do say kids should not be brought up, kids should not be in it, kids should not be involved. Da 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 da. Yesterday, I was in Save Robbie's chat, and I was talking about this invisible baby. Um, and from my understanding, there is an order of protection against a baby that doesn't even exist.
Well, actually,
Somebody
if
on
you
the baby that
listen to
doesn't
how they
exist.
worded
Okay.
that, if you listen to how they worded it, it was worded in a way that homegirl could have gone to court later and said she was talking about her guinea pig and gotten away with it because of the tricky wording. It's a loophole.
Oh, ain't that some crazy ass shit, huh? She said
Yep.
something about too. See, I didn't get to listen to all of it. I wish I would. What I need
She
to go back
said
and listen to it.
newborn of some type. She never specified it was human.
Wow. See, that's what I'm saying. People, you don't know who the fuck you're dealing with. That's what I'm saying. You don't know who you're dealing with.
Amen.
That's the worst part about it. I mean, honestly, it really is. Okay, apparently I was up there bullying her yesterday. I was also questioned why I let it happen to begin with. It's not my channel or panel. Two, I'm not responsible for anyone but myself, period. This is my channel,
She was
my
up
panel. So
where?
what goes on over here, you can direct them right on over here, Gen X. Whoever was talking that shit to you, you direct them to my inbox, please.
Are they
Thank you.
talking about y'all were bullying someone yesterday?
Uh,
'Cause
voice
I
as when she
watched
came
your
up here like a
replay.
wrecking ball.
Yeah. I came in like a rag. Yes, girl, she's crazy. But she admits to as much. So again, I didn't find her behavior to be that erratic, but I also didn't think y'all were bullying her either. I did watch the replay, as you know.
Yeah, I didn't think we were bullying her either. I was trying to be. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know something got a little out of hand. There was a little, there was a few of us that were talking over one another. It was kind of hard to hear, which is I don't like that. I really don't. That does bother me because I can't hear very well when everybody's talking over each other.
Girl, that was nothing like the old days, though. It was very tame. Although there was one point where she said something, and you and somebody else were like, "Ooh!" It reminded me of the old days. I started laughing so hard. I was just waiting for you to say, "Click the fucking link." Click the fucking link, but it didn't.
Well, first of all, she came. Well, somebody went and told her Queen Bee wants you on her panel. She wants you to come answer questions. No, I never fucking said that. First of all, because you don't have to answer to me for shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying. I didn't say anything like that. I was just curious as to why she thought that was okay to be calling somebody the next school shooter. And then she's all, you wanted me to apologize. No, you can make that decision on your own. If you want to, walk around here talking and acting like a damn donkey's ass, you go right ahead, do your thing. But I'm not going to stay here and force you or tell you to apologize. You're a grown ass fucking woman. You can do whatever you feel you need to do.
So she told somebody that they were the next school shooter?
That they were raising the next school shooter or some shit. Something like that. Speaking on somebody's fucking kids once again.
I mean, ooh, this is not going to be popular, but did she mean it or was she just talking shit and running her mouth?
I mean, it sounds to me like they were just I mean, I really don't know. I only got clips of her shit. I mean, I only got a few clips of the things that she was saying. So I didn't get I didn't get to watch the full live but I mean, she was definitely going the fuck off though, for sure. But she says that she's been bullied for 6 months and these people have been bullying her and this, that, and the other. Well, I said, I try to be fair. I said, okay, well, in that case, then let's bring Mandolin right on up here. She can come up on panel. I'm not going to make her show her.
But she bounced though. And see, that's how I feel like a lot of people do on here. They all have the biggest words and they're Billy Badass until it's time to be an adult and show some receipts or man up and have some balls behind those words. And it's, I'm not going to be forced into this. And it's bullshit. No matter who you are.
As soon as I said, well, let's bring Mandolin up here so she can defend herself and y'all can just talk it out. You know what I mean? If obviously if there's that big of an issue, you would think she would want to stay up here and talk it out and get the shit done and over with. No, she dipped out. She was gone. But as soon as I was like, oh, she's here, I thought Mandolin was up. I thought she was coming on panel.
Did she say why though, or she just dipped? Didn't she? She didn't.
Yeah, she just got down. I don't. Didn't fucking word from her. Then she went live about Natasha something. I don't know. Like I said, I ain't heard shit from her since. So I mean, she didn't come to me saying we were bullying her or nothing like that. So I mean,
felt like it was heated.
Fucking go on with that. Better chill out.
It got heated, but I didn't see bullying. What I saw is a bunch of people with differing opinions that did not align with hers. And I think that's a common misconception. When people have more people that disagree with them than agree with them, they try to act like they were bullied when in essence, it's just people did not agree with you. And that's not the same thing.
Well, not only that, though, I think the whole thing was over the Vax cards. Okay. I think that she was upset and defensive about the Vax cards. Well, you know what? I was watching this live and she was on Alicia's panel. She came out and told that she made the Vax cards, admitted to making them and all that other shit. And the girl said, don't fake the funk. How many did you make? She said, I'm not discussing that. She was like, well, okay, something. How many did you make them? She was like,
I remember that.
Yeah.
Recently, I made a comment on one of her videos whenever it came down to people were attacking another creator's child. And she was one of them. And I was like, yo, this isn't cool. You know, you recently also had some discrepancies about a document that happened and the weirdest shit ever. She came, oh, did I? Why don't you tell me about it? And this is where I get annoyed. I was talking to somebody about this today. Back in the day, Chrissy, Paige, Callie, and a few others would do something on live stream delete it, and then 3 days later, I never did that. Like we didn't fucking watch it happen with our own eyes, like gaslighting the shit out of us when we saw it with our own eyes. And that's how I came back at her. I was like, wait, really? Like, come on now. I saw that shit with my own eyes. I heard just what you heard. And that happened on more than one panel, queen. And now you're going to try to say, prove it. Bitch, you already did. You said so yourself. And that bitch is very blanket. It's female, not like, derogatory. But like,
yeah, and there was, I mean, I don't think Alicia's channel's even on here anymore, but there was a million clips made out of that shit. So,
well, it happened
even Molly showed the fucking pictures and the Vax cards and all that. You know what I mean? So
my thing is, novelties or not, Fletcher, I don't care personally whether or not she made the Vax card, because if somebody wants to use a fake federal document, let them. They're the ones going to go to jail.
Coming online, but
yeah, they're the ones who are going to go to jail. But my thing is like, don't fucking do something in front of everybody. Admit to doing it to them in front of everybody, and then a month later, when you're sick of talking about it, or how many months later, say that it never even happened. That is gaslighting, and it's crazy. It's not cool. And that's where I lose respect for people. You can be crazy. You can be a lot of things. And if you're honest, I can respect you. But doing one thing and then lying about it pisses me off. I can't with that.
Yeah, see, and Savage said about the vaccination cards, committing felonies will also make you lose your Social Security. Admitting to it online was bold as hell. And it was.
Maybe like, she feels like it wasn't.
Admitting to the shit, like my mouth hit the floor. I'm all, fuck, what the hell you doing admitting to this on a damn live?
I thought it was really weird. The whole thing was really weird. And especially even the fake vaccine cards to me are really weird, because as much as people try to act like it, it's truly not mandated. You do not need that thing to get on a flight. Like there's no reason to make a fake one, because you don't truly need it except for in certain private settings like jobs and stuff. So it never made sense to me.
When and everybody knows, every shit gets exposed. Everybody fucking knows.
Yep.
Shit always gets fucking exposed. In the wash, it all comes out.
Well, especially with somebody like Molly. She's got a big mouth.
She did. Okay, so she released the messages, and it was like, oh, does your husband want one? Because there's two vax, you can do this or you can do that, and I can do this or I can do that. There's Moderna, there's this, that, you know what I mean? Like they definitely went into an in-depth conversation.
Yeah.
And she offered several, to make other ones as well. So, you know what I mean? Which we know text messages can be altered or fucked with. Like we've been through all that, been there, done that. So
yeah, if I don't see
you have to take into consideration both sides. But I will tell you this much: when you have Molly holding up two vax cards and there's a picture of it, and you have her talking about it, and then you have voices on Alicia's panel admitting to it.
Yep, that's the issue.
Admitting to making them, admitting to sending them. You can't 3 months later come back and say, oh, well, it's just something we made it up and we wanted to tell you guys. And no, that doesn't even.
Just own your shit or don't, but don't come out and own it and say you're sorry and act like you had this big like moral reckoning. And then 3 months later, gaslight me and say it never fucking happened. Fakeness is where I have a problem. I don't care if you're crazy. I don't care if you're gay. I don't care what color you are. I don't care if you say things you shouldn't.
No, I love everybody. I love everybody equally, even if you're in a protected class or not.
But guess what? I'm not an employer and I'm not providing social services. So your protected class has nothing to do with me.
Right.
I don't attack people,
Murray.
period.
Are you on here, Murray?
I was kind of wondering.
Are you here, babe?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. I was going to say, we just kept on talking. I was like, fuck, is she up here?
Yeah. You guys were talking. I wasn't interrupting.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to be rude. I just was like, man, we just kept on going. So I was like, well, let me make sure she's up here.
I have manners.
You got some good gossip for us?
Just tell me to shut up.
I don't have anything relevant to say. I was just going to point out something stupid, and it's not on topic anymore. So it'll just make me look dumb.
Whatever.
But to skull fuck somebody, you need a penis. I'm just saying.
I know.
That's all I wanted to say.
I will say this much. She caught me off guard with that rant, man. I'm going to tell you right now. We probably can't hear it on the panel, but I played it yesterday. It was...
It was very hardcore. Like, she was super upset, and I hate that she got that upset. But I was also kind of like, I never want to hear about how foul NC is again, because Neck doesn't even take it that far. Like, we can't keep calling people foul and then turn around and do the same foul shit. It doesn't make sense to me. How's your day, Murray? I guess Queen's checking her messages as she was instructed to by the chat.
Yeah, I was gonna play something, but I can't. I gotta screen record it in order to play it on here, so I won't be able to do it right away. But I'm gonna do it. What?
Why you gotta screen record it? What is it?
It's a little happy birthday thing. So I was gonna. It's just a little. You know what I mean? Because I can't. It won't download to play on here, like to pop it up on my little. You know, like.
Forward it to me. I'll play it for you.
Okay. Because I heard it's somebody's birthday up in this baby.
Oh. I've only had a half a cup of coffee. I'm not anywhere near ready to sing to people.
No. We're not singing. We're just gonna play a song.
Let me go over to the Book of Faces and grab it. Hang on.
Let me see if it's. I was gonna say I'll have to. Let me see if I can. Hold on.
I don't know. I just feel like if they can say some of the things that they say, that if somebody threatens to skull F someone, surely that is threatened SA. Like, I don't understand how their lines work. It's really, what's the word I'm looking for, Murray? Hypocritical? Is that the word?
Yeah.
And I don't mind voices. I actually made some homemade sloppy Joe because of her. It was really good. But I just think that everybody's taking it a bit, like, just a bit too far. Like, it's ridiculous at this point.
Well, and I'm gonna keep it. Oh yeah, I see. Here we go. Happy birthday to our favorite Duchess.
Oh, it's Duchess's birthday
today. And somebody sent in a video for us to play for her birthday. Hold on.
I'm waiting for it to pop up, and then I will. Happy birthday, Dutchie. How old are you now? Can I ask that? Am I allowed to ask that? What's our presumed age?
I think that's a protected class issue. Just saying.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
She is not 60. I've seen her. That I know is not true. If she's 60, then I need to get in touch with her surgeon because she don't even be looking stretched. 437 years old. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me try. Hold on. You guys give me just a second.
Yeah, it's being weird. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
It is being weird. Let me mute for just a second. Let me mute for just a second and see if I can mess with it. Hold on just 1 second.
So, Murray, though, real quick, I heard about the whole Earn Dog thing, and I could not believe Lisa tried to get crafting like she did.
Isn't that some bullshit?
That was some bullshit, trying to get Ralph's picture just so he could send it to Ernie. I'm like, you are a little snake.
Mm-hmm. Well, I really do think that they were fighting, and she ran to the other side to baby her, but they weren't fighting bad enough. They'd never speak again, and she ran to the other side to be coddled for a moment, but really I think it was to get information to get back into his good graces. And she's dirty.
Yeah, he's all, it's undercut. We'll talk about it after we're done with this or whatever. So, you know what I mean? We can put up the things. Okay, so I think I sent it to you again, that girl. I don't know if it'll be able to play, but it's Dutch's best friend. You guys hear the bud hacka in there?
Oh, damn, I was unmuted typing away. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's. I sent it to you again. If you can, I mean, it's only a couple seconds long, but I mean, I don't care if you play it. It might.
Well, this one actually loaded. This one actually loaded. Oh, this. Oh, okay. I see what this is now.
Yeah,
I jumped up here and then my kid decided that I needed to be a mom, so I keep having to mute.
I mean, it seems harmless enough, but I also don't know any of the backstory for anybody anywhere, so I could be wrong.
Yeah,
in that
I was
judgment.
gonna say I really don't either, but I know that her and Dutch went at it on a panel, and they have a. I think Dutch will. I think this is made just for her. I think somebody made it for her and sent it to me to play it for her. That's why.
All right. Well, I'm going to pop it up there and you can hit play if you would like. Because like I said, I don't know nothing. So
Yeah, I was going to say, pop it on up. Fuck it. I mean, I'm
it's
not
there,
gonna,
baby. It's there.
Is it on here? We'll just play it right now real quick. Oh, hold on.
Okay.
All right. Add to stream. Should be adding up. Go ahead. Happy birthday, Dusty Dutch.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
That was kind of weird.
It's our CPS caller.
It distorted her, and that
their
didn't,
happy birthday. Like, Penguin, look, she said, I knew Dutch.
Sometimes
happy birthday, little bitch.
Y'all are bad. Y'all are bad. I'm kind of glad I don't know about all that, to be honest. I think it's best that I'm ignorant to most of these situations.
Well, I probably wouldn't have been petty and played that had she not said that I made fun of her miscarriage, which did not happen. Or had she not called CPS on 5 different fucking people or 3 different people 4 different times. You know, had she not went over and, you know, her and we'll just say the demon from across the pond went over to Dot and started shit with her. Yet she's definitely included in all that. Then she went panel to panel to panel talking shit. So don't sit here and act like I forgot. No. Oh no. Oh, baby, no. So I used to be nice, but she said, please do not do that to me on my birthday, Gen X. I will not do that on your birthday. Back to our regularly scheduled programming now. Yeah, it is, man. It is. It's super irritating. It's very frustrating. I have voices clipped too, but I got to put a thing up over it or whatever to play it.
What is it?
Yeah, we'll play her clip where she says the skull thing. I think I got it still. Hold on.
Get off the fucking internet, get a goddamn job, and try parenting your fucking kids.
You can't do both. You can't do both.
Girl.
Your overlay doesn't cover it if it's a video like that.
I know. I just turned it off.
You goddamn swollen pussy gash. You have no idea the fucking bitch you crossed.
That's so gross.
Oh, you fucking cunt licker. You know what? If I were a fucking lesbian, I would grab you by the fucking ears. I would smash your face into my pussy, and I would skull fuck you.
See, is that not a threat of essay?
Just go right ahead,
sorry,
you fucking funeral home calling cunt. You want to fucking call funeral homes? You just better be fucking calling the funeral
home.
You dumb cunt. You fucked
See,
up,
that's why people were so upset yesterday.
Oh, you
so
shit
I didn't
stick.
say she had to apologize.
Oh,
I never
my
said.
God. You're a bag of dirty fucking used dildos.
You're a bag of dirty used.
Some of it was like, oh God, like whoa.
I'm sorry.
And, so that's what we were speaking on yesterday. That's what we were talking about yesterday when she got told to come over here.
See, that's just a giant ranting of somebody who, I'm sorry, needs to get laid. She's got some bad frustration pent up.
Nah, she got a boyfriend. She gets laid. She just
I don't think she does.
She does. According to her, she does. So I'm going to believe that she does.
Well, talking like that, man, shit, that's pretty damn vulgar.
Maybe she be getting laid a lot, and that's the issue. Like people who get laid too much.
Maybe she does. I don't know. I don't talk about.
But I thought we were spilling honey, Queen. Come on.
I'm good on that. Let's pass. Pass on. I can't even.
I'm sorry, but
Oh no,
look,
baby.
look. I want y'all's honest. Let's stop laughing. This is honest. I want honest
Miss
opinions from
Gladys,
y'all,
cover your ears. Miss Gladys, cover your ears.
from y'all, and from chat. Like for real. Like if saying something a quote unquote member of a protected class does is wrong, and calling them and or criticizing them on it is attacking a member of a protected class, would what we watch not be a threat of SA violence? Just asking. If we're going to compare apples to apples and look at everything under the microscope,
Well,
is that not a threat?
It would be if the person saying it wasn't protected class. Because remember, her whole point was she could say anything she wanted,
Murray,
and nobody
I
could say
want
a
you
damn thing
to.
about it.
No, Murray. I'm talking about reality, not all these weird
Oh,
YouTube
well,
things
reality,
people make up.
Yeah. Ew.
A cricket cooter. Y'all about killed me. Y'all about killed me yesterday because y'all were like, oh, she's over there cutting up dogs, and the next thing you know, she's threatening to skull fuck someone. I was like, what?
Yeah. And I'll tell you
Cutting up
what,
dogs. What did I miss?
when the name started changing, and it started changing to like skull fucker and and welfare weed, and like everybody started changing their names. I fucking died. I crack up every single time somebody changes their names to fit like what we're talking about. The shit cracks me up.
I told y'all I was going to put the welfare weed in my bank.
Irvin, I like her too.
That's
I know
the
it's
thing,
not
though. Yesterday
popular, but I like her too. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, it says she acts like we all came after her, attacking her. Did she not think that anyone was going to address that? Well, I didn't think we were attacking her at all. Like when she came over here, she was pretty pissed, which I understand. She feels like she's got to be defensive, but damn.
Well, you come at people out the gate, calling names and talking like she was. They're going to come back at you with that same energy. I mean, I would anyway.
Miss Fletcher just proved my point. Everyone would be flipping shit if a guy said something like that. Boom. If a guy said the same thing he said,
hell
like
yeah,
if Save Robbie got up and said that, he would be crucified. And that's my point.
Hell yeah. Absolutely. It would have been a big, huge ass deal. That would have been a big, huge deal.
Yeah, I just don't. That's why I stopped watching everybody. Like earlier today, I was in Britt's chat and she was talking about gun laws. And so I participated because I got something to say. And then they started talking about Jess. So I was like, once I figured out who they were talking about.
Jess, as in like Granny's watching?
Yeah. So shortly thereafter, I kind of just, because I'm sick of the tit for tat. And the next thing I know, I'm getting message that Natasha is bashing me on her channel.
Are you serious?
If I'm lying, I'm dying, girl.
Okay, she's on channel 955,000.
I don't even know what her channel is. I have not visited it. I think she's crazy. And unless somebody brings her up, I don't even remember she exists. Like, I'm not fucking kidding. Like, I wish people would stop talking about her. But yeah, I even got bashed. Like, and I refuse to participate in any of the tit for tat.
Why doesn't she ever bring her ass over here?
Because she's scared.
Well, no. I mean, I don't think she's necessarily scared.
I do, because you're smart enough. Look,
Dorothy's
smart enough.
Steadily telling her we're coming after her and shit.
No, but you're smart enough and ballsy enough to come back at her, and she can't kick you off or mute you on her own panel. She's scared. That's what I mean. Like, she's scared to. She can't mute you. She can't shut you up. She can't throw you out. And we both know any of us on this panel could go tit for tat with her all day motherfucking long. So yeah, she's scared. She can't own you. That's why. She only goes where she can own people.
Well, see, and I thought her and Kelly were friends. Kelly, the advocate or whatever. That's another person, though. She doesn't even understand who she's defending. When she sits here and tries to defend him, she doesn't understand who she's defending.
They ain't friends.
I don't think not anymore, but she sure was kissing her ass, trying to get her to do GoFundMe's left and right.
But that's because Kelly let her up on her panel, and Kelly was dumb enough to pin her GoFundMe's and stuff. So of course she's going to like her. If you let her up on your panel tomorrow and let her drop her Cash App, she'd be your new best friend too, bitch.
See, I know that's another reason why she ain't coming over here too, because we ain't supporting that dropping cash apps and all that bullshit. We're not with that. Not for
I
all
don't
these.
even drop my own cash app, bitches. I ain't dropping somebody else's.
Well, yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. If you need help, and I know you need help, and you're struggling and stuff, I'm gonna say, okay, you know what I'm saying? Let's try to help you out. You don't even gotta say shit. You're gonna be like, no, don't do that, don't do that.
Well, yes, and I was like that when you had all that go on, but that's different.
But when you got somebody like her who wants to do 500 here, let's do a kick them in the cooter fund, because we're gonna make the haters mad. Donate to my fund right now. Donate to my cash app.
See, Sweet Lulu was in that chat. Sweet Lulu, I wasn't talking shit, was I? Ask Lulu. I wasn't talking crap. I wasn't bullying anybody. I was being nice even. I was like, well,
that's like last time you was in Brittany's chat and she went the fuck off on you and started talking shit to you because you were in Brittany's chat and you said something about hi or whatever. But tell me why somebody went and told Brittany though. Why did somebody go tell Brittany that ML people were going to come after her? Like, bitch.
Who's the ML people? Who's the ML people? Like Tiffany and Michelle? I don't know.
That's what I kind of wanted to know too. Who are you classifying as the ML people?
Because I was here long before ML.
We claim that's definitely not a community we claim or group or whatever you want to say.
It seems to be you become the community you're currently in.
Well, this is our community. Okay, you guys, everybody here, we're the beehive community. We float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Shut up.
This is our little beehive. Don't come fucking around over here because your ass is gonna get stung. God damn it! Leave us alone. Right, leave us alone.
I need you to do that again.
That sounded like the vibrator. Not gonna lie.
Okay, look, Dutchie.
You sound like a bag of dildos.
It's only a bag of dildos if we all do it. 1, 2, 3. Now we're a bag of discarded dildos.
What's up? Go flick your stinger.
I refuse to be a dirty bag, though. I'm sorry, I'm not a dirty bag.
That's right, Savage. I'm part of the top dog. It's the top dog community.
I wonder if voices could make you one of them layered bees on a cricket. That would be cool.
Cricket? Hey, Queen, it's funny that you just mentioned Dorothy, actually. Because guess who sent me a message last night?
Uh-oh.
It was Dorothy.
I was going to say, I can only guess. What?
Dorothy. Well, a couple of months, or maybe it was like the end of April or something, when she had Penguin up on her panel, like constantly. She blocked me in
lying
chat
on everybody over here.
Exactly. And I was in the middle of my trolling session, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna send her a message because I had her in my recommended friends on Facebook. So I sent her a message on Messenger, and I was like, hey, can we talk maybe? And she responded yesterday, like, do you still want to talk? No, bitch. Not anymore. But I think she's kind of out of, I don't know, content. In my opinion, because who's actually talking to her? Oh, Save Robbie is talking to her right now, right?
No, I don't think they talk at all. I don't know.
No, I mean,
about
like,
Robbie and Dot.
They're going after each other, like online.
Oh yeah.
Dot
I
is
was
going
say, 'cause
after
Robbie and Dot are not
Robbie.
friends that I'm aware
But
of.
yeah, Dot's going after Robbie. Robbie is not going after Dot. He's been rebuttaling, but
rebuttaling.
Yeah, but he's not going after her.
No. You know, I know what you mean. I said it a bit differently, but yeah. But
well,
yeah,
we got the language thing. Yeah.
Again, well, I'm just stupid and I'm Dutch, so there you have it. But anyway,
well, guess what? I don't waste my fucking time. I will not watch her. I will not listen to her. She's irrelevant as fuck to me, so I don't give a shit what she's got to say. I laugh about it all because it's all a bunch of bullshit.
Honestly, I find it amazing that there are people that can actually be in her chat for over 8 hours listening to her.
But I'm the one obsessed with YouTube. Okay, let's go look. Compare YouTube.
That.
Go compare YouTube.
I've only stayed in one live that long, and you guys may remember it. It's actually the night Will cussed me out for no reason. But that
Yeah, because
14-hour,
we did like a 13-hour live one
that
time.
14-hour panel Chrissy did
Yes.
with Cracking Critical
14
K.
hours. The 14 hours.
We stayed around for that one.
14 hours. We were on here
14
for 14
hours.
hours.
14 hours.
She did a live for 14 hours. Yes.
Oh my God, Savage. I'll swallow a plan B on those.
What?
She said, Captain, I'll swallow a plan B on those.
Cappy said, that's it. The plan's been compromised. On to plan B. And Savage said, I'll swallow a plan B on these hoes.
No, but what the voices
Bleach,
said
don't be
yesterday?
talking. Bleach, don't be talking down there. You're going to be the next one getting attacked. And Juror, she's mad at Juror. She's really mad at Juror. Who she keeps saying I'm taking her mods? I don't even fucking know her
She
mods.
said that you were contacting her mods one by one and picking them off. What the fuck does that mean? I'm serious. Like, what does that even mean?
I don't even know who her mods are right now. I don't give
either.
a shit who they are because, like I said, I don't watch her. I don't listen to her. She's crazy as hell. I'm not going to listen to that shit.
Bosco
If she can't call me and talk to herself, then I don't respect a motherfucking thing that's coming out of her mouth right now. It's all bullshit. Shug.
Did you just call me a bleach?
Yes, I sure did. Bleach, get your ass up here.
But don't worry, you're our bleach.
Out here killing fish. And every time she tells the story, she's like, so Gen X was like, yeah, me and my ex got into it. This is like 25 years ago. She's all, me and my ex got into it, and I was all pissed off and dumped bleach in the old fish tank. Next thing you know, when she tells the story, she's like, her ex spent thousands and thousands of dollars on these saltwater fish that are just so high priced. They were saltwater fish too, you guys. He spent so much money. He spent so much money. He even put himself in debt for these fish. And do you know what she did? Do you know what she did? She put bleach in them and killed them all of them. Killed the whole tank.
Do you have a lesser moving background?
What?
Do you have a background that doesn't swirl into a dizzy nature effect?
I got a couple.
That would be cool.
To a slower one.
I'm used to this one now. It used to make me want to vomit, but I'm used to it now. But apparently Catnippy says that it's just killing the migrine. That's probably easier.
Or that one, I was going to say I got this one or I got this one.
I like that one. I think that one's pretty.
Is that one a little more subtle?
It's more subtle, yeah. It took me a while to get used to your other ones, but some of your backgrounds kick up my motion sickness. So I totally understand. I like that you're using the backgrounds and stuff, though. I'm glad.
Yeah, I got a bunch of them. I got a bunch of different ones that I got on here. But yeah, if it's bothering you or something, just say something. This bird is bothering me.
If Queen shared her mushrooms, it would look cooler. That I have to agree with, Jesus. Yeah, Catnip. Queen's not an asshole. If it's hurting your head or something, she'll hook you up. Hey, darling Nikki. I'm so glad you're doing a channel again, lovey.
Hey, darling Nikki, and what you say? If Queen shared mushrooms, it would look cooler. You know what? That's my. I can't share. Well, I would if you was closer. I would fry some up, bring them over to you if you was closer. I would share them like that.
Make me some tea.
Oh my God, mushrooms are the fucking bomb. Let me tell you that. Especially when they're fried up. Oh yeah, they're the bomb.
I didn't like them when I was young, and I tried them. I didn't like them at all. I felt like I was walking around in a bubble and everybody was talking funny. It freaked me out.
Hold on. She said I was dragged out of the dirt to start doing lives again. Darling Nikki, you got a channel?
Yes, girl. Yes.
What? How long?
Here, I'll post it. Hold up. I'll post it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how long? Well,
she used to do lives. She used to do lives back in the day.
Okay, where's she from? The NC part or where?
Canada. She's from Canada.
Well, I know that, but I'm saying what part of the?
She used to hang out. There's her channel. I just posted it in chat. She used to hang out with back then I'd say more Save Robbie and stuff. Some Breakfast Club would be around some. It was before the ML case, really, whenever I found her and stuff. So she really
She's
didn't
been around for a while, huh?
she's been around for a long time. And she didn't ever really get involved in the BS.
Shit, my thing used to be called the Roadhouse.
Yeah, I love her channel. She'll get up late night and she just kind of talks. She's got a cute accent and a really sweet honey dripping voice. Like she's got a good voice. And she's funny. So I always enjoyed it. And then she just stopped.
Well, y'all go sub up. Shit, did you? Oh, you got the. Okay, I was saying you just dropped it, so it's there.
Yeah,
Go sub up
that's
to
the
it.
one she just started. She's a sweetie. I've seen her pissed off before. Don't get me wrong. She's got a mouth, but she's a really sweet person.
Shit, they're in here talking about food in the chat. What the hell? Oh, yum, shepherd's pie. I love it. Then she said sauteed mushrooms on like steak or mushrooms on shepherd's pie. Bomb. Oh yeah, it is the bomb, girl. Hell yeah.
I made portobello Philly cheesesteaks the other day.
Oh, you know what? I bet that was good as hell.
They were fucking amazing. They were really. I even went to the bakery and got fresh hoagie rolls and stuff. And
see, I don't eat steak, but I eat chicken and shit like that.
You'll eat mushrooms and a portobello is man.
Oh hell yeah.
There was no, instead of using the steak, I used portobellos. So it was a portobello cheesesteak, but no steak. I guess I don't know. It was like a vegetarian thing. I just felt like
okay, Dutch. Do you guys have mushrooms over there? Like, I mean, do you guys?
The
Yeah,
what?
we all
The
have them.
like the
morels.
fancy
You guys have the ones like the mushrooms that you can eat, like fry up and eat, like the morel mushrooms. Do they grow over there? I mean,
yeah,
are they
of
like?
course we have some, but
Well, I just
most
know
of them are
they only grow in certain areas here, you know. So I didn't know if it was like the same over there, you know.
We don't have the ones that you have, and we don't have many that we can actually eat. So,
well, that sucks.
Well, we do have shrooms, so.
Well, then I guess it evens out.
It evens it out, yeah.
I would assume they would have psilocybin growing in tanks no matter where you're at in the world. I've never had that, Tyler. It sounds good. God, they are talking about food all over the chat.
Yeah, shit's making us all hungry, girl. It's lunchtime around here.
I'm trying to resist my inner fat girl, so y'all need to quit.
Yes. Yeah, see.
Oh, I'm not vegan or vegetarian. Just sometimes I will make dishes without meat because we eat a lot of meat. And sometimes I'm just craving vegetables. That's all. I don't knock people who are, though my cousin almost died from being vegan. So it's not really good for our genetics. And she's like a nutritionist, like the people you go to and they teach you how to diet properly. And she was vegan and she almost died. The doctor told her if she didn't start eating bacon and stuff that she would die.
Oh, Lord.
I know. I was pretty sure.
Hell?
Oh my God, my Pikachu iPhone case just came in. Oh, it's so cute.
What?
I am in love. It's got a matching popper and everything. I'll send you a picture. Hold up.
Okay, wait. So if NC, I thought Irvin just said NC's gone. If she's gone, how the fuck is she live talking shit about you? Where is she?
She was live today. She ain't gone unless you mean in the head. And then yes, I agree.
No, Irvin said in the chat, she's gone. I posted it.
So did they delete her channel since she was up talking shit about me? Christine W, go look. She knew what the other one was.
Yeah, come back and let us know, because we don't know. I don't even know what the fuck her channel name is, which I don't give a shit. I'm not even gonna say it in here, but I just wanted to know if she was gone, if she got reported or shit got taken down, then you know what I mean.
So part of my thing that I do that's probably completely juvenile, but I play Pokemon Go. If anybody here plays Pokemon Go, I'd love for y'all to add me. And there is like community day that they do every month so that you can catch like specific Pokemon and they'll have special battle moves, and I'll try not to geek out too much. But I digress. They have special battle moves and stuff.
Yeah, I don't do none of that shit.
Well, so I wanted.
I can't relate, honey. I don't. My kids do, but
I'm the nerdiest nerd.
I'm on a whole different level, honey.
I can't help it. I'm the nerdiest.
I'm sitting there smoking a blunt, talking shit on YouTube.
See, no, I don't even need all that. I just am naturally weird. And so I totally ordered these. They're the greatest thing ever. I'm about to show you.
See, Urban C. She said, look, he said, she gone. She gone. She'll be gone. Only a matter of time till NC gets taken down. Okay, I thought you meant she was gone. I thought when you said she gone, like, I thought you meant her channel was already taken down again.
No, I think he meant like it was pointless.
Oh, here. See, Savage said, I used to play it and it was really fun. I didn't think it existed anymore until we went to Disneyland. My boys were doing it.
Oh, yeah, it's bigger than ever now. They added PvP and remote raiding and a whole bunch of other features that really make the game a lot more fun, especially for disabled people. Since the pandemic, they have added features that make it easier, like more accessible for all players. So it's actually gotten a little bit bigger.
Cover your fish tanks.
Why?
Bleach is up here. Cover your fish
The bleach is on panel.
Cover your fish tanks.
How old were you when you
fishes.
did that? I'm just curious. Like, how old were you when that happened? How many years ago was this?
Hang on, I'm stupid headphones. Okay.
I think she said like 25 or 20, 22.
Yeah,
something.
I was 20. Mm-hmm.
So pretty
Can you hear
young
me?
and dumb then. It's not something
Yeah.
you did like last fucking year or something.
No, yeah, I was 20.
No, and it was
Yeah.
probably like what, 2 goldfish in the fucking tank. Regardless, I mean, yeah, you regret, you shouldn't have done that, whatever.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, it
would
wasn't
do
like
it now.
you
Fuck
spent
no.
thousands and thousands of dollars on
No.
this thing.
No, we were in our 20s. We didn't have thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. But the money that we did have, I was the one who paid for all that shit. He didn't give a shit about him other than it looked fun. It looked cool to show his friends. He had no idea how to take care of any of that shit. But yeah, when Dorothy tells it, Jesus, it's I bleached the ocean.
I'm sorry, it's not funny, those poor fish, but come on, man. That's just so lame to me.
I know.
It gets worse and worse and worse every time she tells the story. It gets so much bigger.
So much bigger.
And it's funny. It's funny that Callie was actually the one who started the whole fish killer. She's a fish killer when she was the one who attacked an elderly woman. So
Right.
who's worse?
That's silly. Oh, wait, I did hear about the person that attacked the elderly person. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Well, that's Callie. Oh, the other person, whatever we want to call it, British idiot. That's still her name.
Isn't there somebody else that recently?
Is you know what? Hey, Alicia doing okay. I know she's taking a lot of shit. There's a lot of people talking shit about her for going out and going and having a couple of drinks. And there's a lot of people that are giving her a lot of shit. Is she doing all right?
Alicia.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, she said something about you so judgmental. I think she had a live this morning that right before I got on here, something about so judgmental. So
maybe.
I'm sure people are probably talking all kinds of shit and all that. You know what I mean?
LTF, Alicia.
Yeah.
The queen, add my thing.
Watch her. I cannot watch her.
Add my thing so y'all can share my Pikachu greatness.
Your Pikachu.
Oh, you want me to share the screen so you can see it?
Look real quick.
Here.
Look
Here
how
it is.
great. Isn't it cute? Ah! So super cute.
You're so excited.
And the thing on the left is like a little popper. You know what I mean? The things how you can hold your phone and it's got like a little dorky lanyard. I'm so excited. Ah! Okay, that was it. Just had to share.
Look, Tasha and Dorothy are over there being mean as ever.
We deserve one another. I swear.
Don't they?
Why don't they like to laugh like we like to laugh? Like I like
You got
to
a
laugh.
pop socket?
Yeah, it's a pop socket. Yeah, a pop socket.
Oh my God.
Excited. I love it.
Thank you, Kristen. Yeah, I'm so excited. Like I'm gonna use that every month for Community Day. And I got a shirt that says I'm just here for the Pokestops, and I'm a nerd. Like,
I love it.
I'm ordering.
Yeah, I kind of feel bad for CJ and Jer because they really
take
have
it
been
personally.
ripped to bits, and I was gonna say they take it personal. I laugh at her because I don't give a shit what she has to say. You know what I mean?
I just after what Will did to me, I don't, and Bridget and everybody, like I just don't.
Somebody
even care.
said Bridget passed away. Is that the same Bridget?
You know, I have not found what I would consider a receivable proof to share.
Well, she is friends with Truthy McFake Death, so that's something we would,
But
you know, have to be looking into.
there is posts that have been made that have been shared with me where somebody professed to be her cousin and they said something like that's all the sisters in just a couple of years. So I am apt, even though she was a scammer, to believe it. And somebody asked what happened and they said doctors, not cancer, big shocker. But I don't know. I've been feeling some type of way about it. It makes me sad. She was a horrible person and a horrible friend, but I don't wish her dead, you know? But according to her, she should have died like a year ago. So she far outlived expectations if she indeed did pass away.
Yeah, see, I didn't know with, like I said, with Truthy McFake Death being her best friend, you know, I didn't know if that was another.
It's hard to know. If she is, then, you know, God rest her soul. I hope that she finds whatever peace that she could not find here that led her to lie and deceive and scam like that. I hope that peace is now with her.
Oh, you know what? I never did get to finish Robbie's live. I wanted to know about the fake baby. What other proof did they cut? The girls were showing
that was
when I
so
fell asleep.
good.
I fell asleep, man.
Watching it. I never got to finish the end of it. Damn it.
Yeah, I fell asleep too, and I haven't got to finish it yet.
I know. We need to turn it on. You think he'll strike us for playing it?
Oh, no.
Put it on real fast. Let's watch the end of it real quick.
No, wasn't it really fucking long, though?
Oh, I don't know. I just meant the end of it, like where they showed the proof. Just
let me go pull it up.
Showing, you know, just like the part where the girls were showing it. Because then he put the screenshots up on the screen.
Just link his channel and give him credit and don't talk shit about him, and he doesn't care. The only time he gets upset is when people do it just to talk shit.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah. I like Dave Robbie. I always have. I really do like him.
He's just a ray of sunshine. I fucking love him.
Fucking cracks me up.
The truth about Jessica. Hold on.
But I don't know. Like I said, I just wanted to see the screenshots because I know those girls. Okay, so they said they really aren't into YouTube like that. And apparently they were friends with this Jessica. And one of them, okay, when they fell out, I'm guessing from what I started watching it and I fell asleep. But from what I'm guessing, from the part that they were talking about when I fell asleep.
Okay, I just found chat screenshots. Is that the part you're talking about, baby?
Yes. Yes,
okay, let me back it up.
Showing the screenshots of this where she tried to fill out this order protection or something, and it was like with the fake ass baby's name, like Imaginable or something, Imaginable Lynn or something, Imagination Lynn or something is the baby's name, and I'm like, are you kidding me?
Okay, hold on, I got it pulled up. Just make sure we link them in chat and do the normal, respectable
commentary.
Thing. Sweet Lulu and Glare went batshit crazy on you. I never watched him again. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He still won't admit the truth about the Michael Long situation. I don't think
did you get played or did you play along?
He played along. We all know that.
Oh, girl,
that was a huge circle jerk.
You said that to him, and he was like, I didn't get played."
Well, he said, "Did I get played or did I play along?" That's what he said. Dumbass. God, I swear. I don't watch him either. He doesn't even show up in my algorithms anymore. So no matter how much people talk shit and I want to go look, I don't, because I do not want that shit back in my algorithm. It took a whole year to completely get rid of him. Okay, I've got it backstage. Let me unmute. We'll speed it up just a bit. I backed it up just a couple of minutes. I'm going to hide his chat because we don't want to put people on blast.
Okay, so this is Save Robbie's channel, and he's got a couple of girls up on panel that were friends with Jessica with a K.
One of which is Darling Nikki.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, one of which
just in the chat. The one that was just in the chat.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So all these girls were friends with Jessica with the K, who is on Dot's panel. For the people who don't know, Dot has a girl that comes on her panel often, and her name is Jessica with a K, is what she goes by. I don't know her. I really don't know much about her. All I know is she's sat up there while she's talking mad shit. So, especially about me and other people. So, what I can say is I don't respect that shit at the fuck all. And then come to find out, there was this whole fake baby has been an issue going on. So this is where it comes to she gets exposed. I think they show all the receipts, but I didn't get a chance to watch it. I know I love
show just a little bit before this. Just as a disclaimer, they did show a little bit before this. I just found the screenshots and Jinx NorCal Girl. Do you want me to go ahead and hit play?
Yeah, I was gonna say, and I know that him and AJ had problems, but I like them both. I really like AJ too. She is funny too. I like watching her videos. I think
they've started to work things out, and I've said it before. Nothing Save Robbie does to AJ or AJ does to Save Robbie. That's not my business. They've been feuding for a long time, and I like them both. And yeah, they're not gonna make me hate one or the other because they both do dumb shit when it comes to each other. You know, they both went out of line, and they're both not bad people. So people need to stop trying to like do this all-inclusive group in piece of shit thing. It's just not cool.
You see that? Yeah, you see the. So you can't have it both ways. Like, you know,
like they're saying saying that Natasha is innocent. It's not her fault. She shared those diary pages with people she trusted.
Privately.
And privately. And someone betrayed her trust by taking those pages out and then handing them around or whatever. And then they became public. So that was Dorothy's stance on that situation. However, now that the same situation, because this is the same situation, Robbie gave these pages to Jessica in private because he trusted her.
Oh yeah,
Jessica gave those. Jessica handed them off to Dorothy, and Dorothy is now equivalent to Lycan, who isn't she dragging this guy?
Yeah.
Everybody's dragging him, but excuse me, Dorothy, the reason you're getting dragged is because you made this private thing public. Right. And again, Jessica had them and she handed them to this chat to you. Ask yourself why.
Dorothy already saw these papers back in November because AJ showed them to her. She shared them with her. So if Dorothy, which we all know she doesn't pay attention, but if she did and she looked over that paperwork, she'd already know that all that information was there. So the fact that Dorothy's like, I don't believe they put his name on the paperwork. Dorothy, you already saw that paperwork back in November. So you already know that her child's name was on there.
Even if Dorothy didn't know, Jessica did because she specifically clicked on, she knew what was on those pages. I'm sure she looked at them.
Yeah.
And so she included them. I never saw that video.
Jessica has my address. She has everybody's address. She has my address on those papers. She's a dangerous person.
I never saw Jessica upload that video. I never saw her upload that video onto her channel, not once.
And the night they did that and screen recorded all that conversation, and they put it up was the night before court because they were trying to get everybody get me shaken up and everybody else shaken up before court.
And here's something else. She did the same.
The one queen at the bottom right hand, M, that said she was trying to get her all shaken up before court. That's the girl with the actual restraining order, correct?
I can't answer that. I don't know.
I think it is, but either way, I'm pretty sure that that's the one that has gone to court with her and stuff.
Same thing with Amy's chat, right? Jessica had it on her channel for 3 months, got zero attention. Nobody gave a shit. What did she do? 3 months later, she gave it to Dorothy. Dorothy, because she knows Dorothy has a much bigger audience than she does.
Right.
So Dorothy, again, take a look at what's happening here. This Jessica, and I can say this with 100% certainty, is not your friend. And it's going to come out soon enough.
Let's put it this way. Like, this is what I would say to Dorothy. Dorothy, when you first came on your platform, you said a lot of things about me that weren't true because you were wanting to defend a particular person that you were buddied up with. You ended up doing a whole live, taking every single bit of it back and even admitting that you saw no proof ever, that you were just saying it. All I can say is prepare yourself to do that here with this. They're
Jessica. About to drop the proof right now. Screenshots are all over
so before I pull these up, guys, again, this is the proof that you've been waiting for. So again, we have redacted this family member's name from the messenger chat. Their first name is in the chat. And this is, again, we reached out because Jessica went real life on her.
So he's explaining right now what happened with Jessica going real life on somebody else, right? And then somebody went real life on her. Is that what I'm getting out of this?
I think so. Captain, that and his ego, it would be the reason for that. Sorry, separate conversation in chat. But yes, I think you're right. And they're about to bust out screenshots right now. I think it was like 60 seconds from here. I'm glad that we get to see
ahead, baby. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Like I said,
no, don't be sorry. It's a lot to keep up with, and some people in chat.
Okay, so and I'm gonna keep it real. I don't watch Dorothy. I don't watch anything that she does. I don't keep up with her bullshit because it's all fucking bullshit that comes out of her mouth. So I'm not gonna waste my fucking energy or my time.
And you would have to be on meth to keep up with that. I'm just being honest.
I swear to God, I cannot. Yeah, I'm not gonna deal with that. So, anyways, like I said, I'm just not wasting my time with all that. So I don't sit and do lives about her. I don't give a fuck to do lives about her. But what I am going to do is play this stuff because I wanted to know, and there is proof behind it and receipts
proof, whatever is what we all ask for. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
exactly. That's what I'm
if
here
they were
for.
just up here, you know, shooting the shit, talking whatever, I wouldn't be even playing it or nothing. But I fell asleep and I wanted to see these receipts.
Yeah, I
Obviously,
didn't get to see him either.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, me
So,
too. Me too.
and I've already heard, and see, Dorothy saying that I'm going to her mods one by one. I never even talked to her mods, any of them, girls over there, because for one, I don't know them, and for two, they seem to be very loyal to Die, and I'm not going to sit here and cause issues like that or deal with that. The only reason I even went and talked to Boss Lady was because she was up on Irish's panel. She was on the phone with Dorothy when I did the live, which I actually will go on private, because I privated it because she said that she didn't have time to come over and she didn't see it and So I will actually go on private that live and leave it unprivated, because she did watch the live, which I already knew she did. But she was on the phone with somebody, which obviously Boss Lady, who I met yesterday, and she was talking shit the entire time. So yeah.
Well, with the way she treats people, I think she should expect more people to jump ship and go against her, because anybody who's decent isn't going to be able to sit back and not do so. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, you've got
like, look what happened with me and
Boss
Will.
Lady, me, Jur, CJ. I mean, the list goes on. Save Robbie. Granny's watching. She's turned on her before. You know what I mean?
Well,
like,
look what happened with me and Will. All y'all saw that shit. All y'all saw that shit. And then once I realized what was going on and stood up to him, how many more mods did the same? Like, I have emails from 8 different women.
Yeah.
You know, so
well,
I think
and that's the thing, is a lot of people don't like to leave. There's mods, because
exactly,
so when a creator has,
but you leaving as her quote unquote self-proclaimed, she used to always say you're her best friend, you're her best friend.
Yeah, she said Queen Bee's my bitch, Queen Bee's my bitch.
And then
okay, well,
did that
if you do your bitch and your best friend like that, I don't want to be your fucking friend.
Exactly.
So
I think
friend
people saw that, just like with what happened with me and Will. People witnessed it and they had their own fucking opinion. And rather than being like, oh, my behavior was bad, let me dial that back. It's
you really want to hear some fuck shit? You really want to hear some fuck shit? Even after this happened, check this out. Even after this happened, I was so loyal to Dorothy and still respected, like, you know, still had a level of, okay, you know, Callie can be manipulative. Maybe she just,
you did with me. I
was like, Dorothy will reach out when she's ready. She'll come talk to me when she's ready. This, you know, we'll get past it. It is what it is. I don't give a fuck. I mean, I stand by everything I say, so I don't really care that it's the fucking point. You know what I mean? So it pissed me off because it was the point. Well, she played it off like she didn't even know it was being recorded. She had no idea. Blah blah blah. Which I'm like, you already know what kind of person she is.
But she's recorded more. She's recorded conversations and been caught recording conversations with more people since then.
Right afterwards, yeah. So okay. So, anyways, though, listen, this is how fucked up it was. I was still defending the bitch. Even
I know you were.
To you, to Gen X, to Cappy. Yes, I still had her fucking
like me with Bridget. I'm like, okay, well, Bridget might not have cancer, but she's still sick. You guys, I did the same stupid shit.
Yeah, I felt bad.
I do believe she was a sick person, but
like a dumbass I am. Yeah, go ahead, you can play it.
Okay, give me just 1 second.
Her information served her with false court documents with no evidence and lost in court. So Amy has every right to look up or try to find out if this baby that she's supposedly being served papers of harassing is real, and that is your right. So we're going to pull that up right now. This is the first one. I'll read. You can read yourself, Amy, and I'll read Chelsea.
I cannot even see it.
Okay, I'll read it. Amy says, "Hi, Chelsea. Sorry to bother you, but I wanted to talk to you and have some concerns for your niece, Madeline," which Jessica claims and tells everybody that's her daughter's name. Chelsea says, "I do not have a niece." Amy says, "Is Jessica Jensen your sister-in-law?" Chelsea says, "Oh, yes."
Oh, shit. So this is them saying whatever about her niece. She's like, I don't even have a niece. So
this is Jessica's sister. Okay, from my understanding, this is where I fell asleep.
Flashing above my head, bitch.
This is right where I fell asleep. They had this screenshot playing. He was reading it, and from my understanding, the sister was like, "I don't know what you're talking about."
Oh my God, I'm gonna hit play again. I was just like the bell, the little, the light bulb went off above my head. Like, oh shit.
Okay, girl, go ahead.
Amy says, I've known Jessica for 4 years and she is saying she has a baby and trying to raise money. We do not think Mark is aware of what is going on and don't know how to handle this. Chelsea says they've done this before. I've never met her and have only talked to her a handful of times. But she has messaged some of my family years ago saying that she is pregnant and needs help. We all assumed that they wanted money, but my family only sent baby items. After that, she said, lost the baby, in quotes. But we are fairly sure that she lied to try to get money from the family. Please tell Mark immediately. And Amy says, can I call you on Messenger? She says, I don't feel like you are overstepping. This is between right and wrong.
And then we carried on a conversation after that.
Oh, a phone conversation?
Well, she was at work, so we ended up just still messaging. But you know what? I just kind of ended it because it's, I don't want to drag her into this bigger than it already is kind of thing.
I feel bad for her.
I do. She told me some stuff and my heart kind of sank into my stomach.
Wow.
So kind of let it go after that because of some personal things that were going on in her life. So I let it, I felt embarrassed. I felt bad at the same time, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
So, I mean, she's flat out saying, though, she doesn't have a niece. Like, all I can say is, like, Jessica, how dare you?
That's pretty clear.
I mean, you had, people, there was people that tried to support you. And, especially, like, I think about the last interaction that her and I had. She had gotten all paranoid in her head that I had given something to Amy, but really just basically, like, bullied me in a chat in front of people and just yelling at me, screaming at me, even saying that that she was going to add me as an accessory after the fact on her injunction, which what the hell does that even mean? An accessory after the fact? That's like,
that's criminal. That's
I like her
and
hoodie.
only police
That's
officers
cute.
can
That
do
leopard
that.
hoodie she has
that's
on.
like, okay, a murder happened. Now you're going to help me hide the body. Now the person that did that help is an accessory after the fact. Like, there's no, for what? Really, for what? But I'm just disgusted. I mean, honestly, that's a lot. I just feel like so much energy was wasted. And I mean, people were just like, congratulating you and everything. And please, by God, because I know what she's going to do is try to flip this and try to say, how dare you after I stuck up for your kid and because she claims she came back for me, even though that fight had, that stuff had long passed and it wasn't for me. It was to get back at Amy. Let's be honest.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is all about revenge. And, I have to say too, is that she tried getting to Robbie. She went after Tinksy. She was going after Granny Fannies.
Girl, there's another 2 hours of this shit. People are just gonna have to watch it. Like, there's a whole 2 hours.
Just go link it, or we already linked it. So
We
go ahead, you
did.
can just turn it off now. That's good enough because obviously she's a whole damn fraud. They said she fell asleep on her panel, I guess, and only for like 4 hours, all you could hear was guinea pigs. If she had a newborn baby that's 2 months old, you can't tell me you're not going to hear the moving around and the babies
in
grunt.
4 hours, they're gonna cry.
They have little noises. They cry. I mean, come on.
4 hours is long enough. 4 hours is long enough for a 2-month-old baby to be hungry.
Going the fuck off, yelling and screaming. She yelling and screaming, but you got a 2-month-old baby. What?
Part of me, like, obviously I know what the harm is with what Truthy did, and I understand what the harm with what Bridget did was. I do, especially in how bad it hurt me.
They're fake babies. Fake
But if you think about it,
shit.
Like, at first I was like, why does Robbie care if this bitch has a baby or not? Like, it wasn't, and again, that is bitches in sex, like female, not as in derogatory. But like, why did he care? And then I started thinking about it, and I was like, it was something very simple with both Truthy and Bridget that they chose to bond with us over, and that bond they created, which you could definitely create over something such as motherhood, is what allowed them to get one over on us and us to care, and all those things is by that bond. So I guess I do see more of the harm in it than I did previously, if that makes sense. Like, because at first I didn't really see what the big deal was, but I do now.
Well, and I think the whole point behind Robbie even talking about it like that is because if she'll lie about something like that, and she'll go after somebody and do order protection against somebody with a whole fake ass name and a fake ass child, there's something mentally wrong.
Well, okay? I also did not realize that was happening with all this other stuff, and that there was a lawsuit, and you know what I'm saying? That was not something that we were all privy to naturally, whereas Robbie kind of runs in that circle more and has been around these people for, gosh, I'd say at least 3 years now, just from the timeline that I remember. So I could see, there you go, Catnip. But I could see where it seemed like a much bigger deal if you realize she's suing people and stuff.
Yeah, that's
It's weird. It's troubling. But what's more troubling is people, and I hate to say it, but people like Dot who know something isn't on the up and up, and they're going balls to the wall defending it.
well, the same thing's going to happen as soon as she sees, and it may not happen right away, but as soon as she sees the proof of Jessica running her mouth about her and talking shit about her or whatever she's been saying, because I'm sure these people said they had proof, or well, not the girls we just watched, but other people have said they had the proof and whatever.
Yeah.
She's going to turn on her ass too and expose it. I'm sure Dorothy knows. I mean, I'm sure Dorothy fucking knows.
See, but I don't think any of them really care about though. I think they just kind of like Queen buddying up with Kelly and Tia and them long enough to push her links on their panels. I don't think any of them care about the fallout repercussion, because at the time it gives them what they want, and they're so short.
Well, and that's why people look like Mandy C. You know, she's like, this is fake drama. It's created drama and blah, blah, blah. And I can see that because,
and sometimes it is.
Okay, so I mean, look, you got to think.
Mandy C calls that on things that aren't created drama, though. So
Doc and C going at each other, they made good money fighting with each other.
I know, girl.
I'm serious as hell. Now that they're getting along, and not fighting with each other, that kind of money's not raking in like that. Well, I mean, NC's channel's shut down now or whatever, but
don't you also think that's why people like? Just random example, Jess and Britt go at it, because it does keep the money coming in.
Well, not only that though, but when you don't have shit else to talk about, and then you focus on somebody that's either said smart ass comments or somebody that talks about you, or you've made truce and it keeps going. Yeah. We've all dealt with that. We've all went through that. You know what I mean? We went through all that over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Once the
YouTube truces don't mean shit. YouTube,
we started going back and forth with each other all the time over everything that had been said and done and this, that, and the other. And I mean, it was, we all went at each other over shit.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You guys were exceptionally brutal at some points. I guess there's not much of a difference here if you really think about it.
Right. And I mean, she keeps saying that I fucking doxed some family and they're all scared to come out and talk. That fucking bitch is lying straight through her fucking teeth. You lie like a rug, Dottie Boo.
That's insane. Hey, Steve Robbie. It's good to see you, lovey.
Hey, Steve Robbie. What's up, baby? We've been up here talking about your panel last night.
Yeah, we shared about 15 minutes of it and then linked your channel and everything so people can go see the rest of it. Thank you for organizing a panel to show us some truth, huh, Queen?
Yes, I was like, oh my God.
We prefer the receipts.
Spilling the honey, baby. Spilling the tea.
I love you too, Robbie. You're my sunshine. You know that. I hope you have a really good day today. And just again, I really value the receipts. And you weren't here earlier, but I was telling them, like, if a recreator doesn't come with receipts and it's just, oh, well, this person told me, but they're too scared. I'm not even going to entertain it or consider it to be true until I see some, because too many people just make shit up. Oh, look, he put a little sunshine emoji. That's so cute. I love him. Hey, Lindsay Lee.
Yeah, I was going to. Tyler said, go on and take us in the shower with you, Robbie.
A brown chicken bronco.
Look, I don't know how many showers Tyler has taken us on. She has taken us into showers multiple times.
I about died. Loco put together a birthday video for Robbie, and right in the middle of it, this girl was jumping in the shower with her little shark mitt talking shit. It was so funny. Because I guess she met that video deadline and she was like, I'm about to get in the shower, but happy birthday. It was so cute. It was funny. I was shocked. I was like, oh shit. That's dedication right there. That's dedicated fan base.
And some of them videos are so funny, and some of them are like, I don't know how to make them or how people make them funny like that, but some of them are like super, like the cartoon ones and shit that they make, you know?
Yes.
I think they're so like a good video, not like, you know.
Yes. Oh, girl, did you see those Johnny Depp cartoons perfectly shared with me that I posted on my community tab?
No, I didn't.
Oh my God, can we play one? They are.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes. Okay, so the trial's going on right now. Or well, the trial's over. But the they're waiting on the verdict, right? Like they're waiting. I think they're still waiting. I don't know if it's been deliberated, if they're done. I don't know. We have to go check. So
Girl, you're
I
gonna
don't know what's
die.
going on. Check. Anybody know about the Johnny Depp trial? Can you update us real quick?
They were still waiting. I looked a minute ago and the jury was still in deliberations, and there was like the screen was on a parking lot. So it wasn't doing nothing last I looked. But
did you hear about the Molly Golightly drama?
There's always Molly Golightly drama. What'd she do now?
Okay, so look, somebody from Amber Heard's team was up in there, and she looks like one of them ladies that's like, ooh wee. She gave a flyer to Molly, and Molly took a picture of her with it, right, with this flyer. Next thing you know, there's flyers being put on the jurors' cars, and somebody posted her picture on Twitter.
Oh, Jesus Christ. On a cross. No. Lindsay Lee, do you remember the time Ashley Cat got out of the shower and we got that mirror full of her standing by that floor mirror? That's awful.
What was it?
Miss Ashley Cat used to take us on showers with her once a month whenever she actually showered. One time she fell or something when she got out, and yikes, yes, we got an eyeful that time. And then another time she got out, she had her towel up on her head, and you could see a mirror in her camera. Girl, titties, ass, all of it. It was just right there. See, Lindsay Lee remembers. It was so awful. I actually panned away at that point in time because I didn't want to see her lady bits. I felt like that was too much. Hey, Jameson, I put that cartoon backstage at it. Queen, you're going to die. You're going to die. This is hilarious. Hilarious.
Let's put it on.
I'm not going to go full screen just so we
need Lindsay to come up and do us and cover the Scare Dog show.
Oh my God, yes. Okay, here we go in the meantime.
You will not see my eyes again.
Mr. Depp hasn't looked at you once this entire trial. He promised you would never see his eyes again.
Why can't he look at me? I survived that man and I'm here and I'm able to look at him.
Sitting here today, Ms. Heard, you still haven't donated the $7 million divorce settlement to charity.
Incorrect. I pledged the entirety. I intend to fulfill those obligations.
Ms. Heard, that's not my question. And that's because you did want something. You wanted Mr. Depp's money.
I love how the other
I love Johnny. That's why I was with him.
She's a liar.
You wanted to be seen as a noble victim.
I have never wanted to be seen as a victim.
You gave Mr. Depp a knife as a gift.
I gave him a knife for a birthday present.
What?
Happy birthday to you.
Oh my God.
Aquaman.
Mr. Depp got you that role in Aquaman, didn't he?
Excuse me? No, Miss Vasquez, I got myself that role by auditioning.
Your jealousy is so tragic.
Do you recall?
Objection, Your Honor, hearsay.
What?
Objection, leading.
Do you have?
No. Objection, Your Honor.
Is the black?
Objection, Your Honor. Calls for speculation, leading. Objection, leading.
I'm trying.
Objection, Your Honor, hearsay.
I don't have any more questions, Your Honor. We're done. You will not see my eyes again.
This isn't what I want. Yes, it's awful at times, but Objection, Your Honor, non-responsive.
Aquaman.
Isn't that shit great?
And you know what? I'm glad she did that because Elaine was like, objection, hearsay. She non-stop did that shit. So
I love that they had Amber. I love that he had Amber on the tissue real hard before she started crying because they say that actors do that kind of shit with peppermint oil and stuff to make themselves cry.
And it was like, did you see where she like sniffs it in the courtroom and they're like, oh my God, she's sniffing coke. No, that's not what she was doing. She was sniffing like peppermint oil to make her eyes water and shit.
Girl, it literally looked like she did a bump of coke though.
It did, but come on, you can't put a bump of coke in a damn napkin like that.
Well, no, but you could put your little tank jar in one. Come on now.
I mean, I guess, but I mean, what would it be? It would be so scandalous for her to get caught with a little vial of cocaine in the in the court. Come on now.
You know what though? She's not aging well. She's not. She's greatly aged. And not at a normal rate for somebody with her amount of money.
Stress will fuck you up.
You think she's sober, Queen?
No, I don't think she's sober, but I'm just saying she's stressed. She's been
Oh, you
lying.
think that's
Shit.
speeding it up too?
She's
Yeah.
stressed. Shit, she is fucking stressed right now.
Those lies are retelling themselves in the
And
lines on
I
her
think
forehead.
she's gonna get. I think she better be lucky they don't come back and charge her ass with the lying and the bullshit she did in the UK. I mean,
Somebody was saying they could also charge her with some kind of perjury in Australia. Do we have any Aussies in the chat? Is that something y'all do? I mean, y'all don't even punish people for fucking murder, so I don't see you punishing them for perjury, but I am curious. Girl, you can kill somebody in Aussie and be out quick. Like, you can get out faster in Aussie on murder than you can here on a weed charge.
Damn.
For real, like, I'm not kidding. Same thing up in Canada. Like, they get a chance for parole really quick. It's weird. Like, in some places, did you know life sentence is considered 15 years? That's not life. And you're probably right, Catnip, and I'm sure Queen is right too, but it still looked like that's what she was doing.
Yeah, I was gonna say she wouldn't risk it, but yeah, it did look like that. I mean, shit. Like I said though, how scandalous would that be for her to be exposing him for using drugs and this, that, and the other, and then all of a sudden she out drops a little vial of cocaine while she's on the stand. I mean, come on.
But you know what though? If you really look at everything between these two people, it's not that far-fetched. It's just not. They are wild as hell.
No, but she's better off to using the car in her car, you know what I'm saying, or in the bathroom in the stall by herself or whatever. You know what I mean? Why would she jeopardize it?
Yeah. I wonder.
Cameras.
Amber Heard uses, and let me see if I can find it. Oh my god. It's funny all the movie quotes she's been using too. Okay, this should find it. They're still deliberating. I just checked again. Uh-oh, we lost Queen. I'm over here digging for a video. Sorry, guys. I'm sure she'll be back. Let me go ahead and look at some of the comments. I was reblocked on both mine yesterday. No, I just watched her nod out about 2 weeks ago, Bosco, and asked someone if she was okay. When she came back to us, she went off. You guys remember when she used to do that? She'd nod off all H-fueled on her streams, and they would try to say that she was channeling the spirits. Ooh, that made me mad. What's up, Chickie? Good to see you. Okay. In most states, the life sentence is only 25 years. Yeah, but that's better than 15, yo. About time you came back to your show, girl.
Yeah, I yeeted myself right on up out of here. That's what I did. That's what I did. Okay, hold on. What was you talking about? Okay, here she said, I'm Aussie, not sure if proven to be lying. There would be many questions. JD could maybe do something.
I hope so. I hope so.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot going on, but I will tell you this much. You guys want to hear a good fucking joke? Does everybody here know who Ernie Shell is?
Well enough, yes.
Okay, if most of us know who he is, I have a good fucking joke for y'all. So tell me why he claims to be Johnny Depp's cousin.
Oh no, Jesus.
Yes. Yes.
And you know some people are fucking believing him.
You know what? Link crafting. We got one of the mods, one of you girls. Will you link crafting's channel? She has all the recordings and all the shit. Lindsay, if you want to come up and talk about Scared Dog, I'm gonna go into that real quick.
Tyler was also saying, man, did you guys see the video of someone showing that the notes that she's been taking, her pen never even touched the paper? On the day of closing arguments, someone zoomed in on the tip of a pen and it never touched the post. And it was...
Wait, what?
Yeah, she says on the day of the closing argument, someone zoomed in on the tip of a pen and it never even touched the paper. And she was
who are you
handing
talking about?
Post-its back to an
Her
attorney.
lawyer?
No, she's been taking notes. Apparently, she must have passed back a blank Post-it note. I'm not quite sure.
Who's been taking notes? I'm not getting what you're
Amber
saying.
Heard during the trial.
Oh.
She's been taking notes, but apparently they weren't actually notes. I'm going to link you guys to that cartoon channel too. Here, Queen, I'm going to throw up her maybe or maybe not doing a line real quick.
Hold on, let's see here. I can believe she would carry it in with her, but yeah, the bathroom or something. That's what I'm thinking. I think she'd probably, if she was going to do that, she'd do it in the bathroom or something, like in her own, like, I guess, what do you mean you're afraid to ask? What are you afraid to ask, girl? The email, Lindsay, let me go look again, because I don't think so, but I will go check. But yeah, Crafting with Lies, she has all of Ernie's clips and stuff. If you want to know anything about Ernie, go to her channel. It's all there. Like, she has all the stuff in there. Like, all the crazy stuff he's done. It's all in there.
Add that one behind the thing real quick.
Okay. It's our Johnny Depp stuff still?
It's really short. It's just the one where she may or may not be snorting something.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, just so we could look at that.
Mental condition. It doesn't. It's still hearsay, Your Honor.
Her pupils sure are kind of pinned.
Yeah, that's why I said it's like peppermint oil, because it's almost like she stuck the napkin in her nose and smelled it like that. And then her pupils get big and her eyes start watering.
It's just all the after it that fucks me up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all that after it is like, ooh, that's cringe. Cringe.
Oh yeah. See, there was so much stuff that, like, with her, I don't know, now that I think of it, do you honestly and truly think that she would shit in his bed? You think she did that?
Yes. I totally,
You really do?
1,000%. Yes. Yes. I knew this girl, she was leaving her boyfriend. He had really pissed her off. Girl, tell me how she put his toothbrush all over the inside of the toilet. She took cat shit out of the litter box, put it down inside his conditioner, and added Nair to his shampoo. So is it beyond me for a girl, especially of her stature that's clearly not sober, to go shit on a bed in retaliation?
Well, I mean, I can see, like, I've seen people bleach their boyfriend's clothes or throw them outside or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, we also know girls have bleached fishes, but in this case, I really do think she did, because she's gross and she has no couth.
Oh,
hey,
don't do our
Joanne.
girl like that. No,
Yeah,
don't do our
no.
girl like that now.
Hey, Joanne. I'm just talking shit. Willy Wonka wasn't ready for the chocolate turd nuggets. No, it does not. No, I totally think she did it, and it doesn't shock me one bit, not even a little bit. I totally think she did. I'm going to go get the link for that cartoon channel, because there's a lot of good ones on there, you guys.
See, I was going to say, I can see her, like, throwing dog shit up there and stuff or whatever, but I mean, I don't know. It's just hard for me. Maybe she did, because, they did a lot of drugs together, so maybe she did. I don't know, but it just seems like it's so off.
Okay, I just threw the link to the cartoon channel in the chat. What's up, Joanne? I don't know if you heard me tell you hi, but hi. And it is nasty. Who does that? It's gross. Like, what in the cricket are they thinking? I'm supposed to get a cricket for my birthday. I'm going to call it a cricket for, like, now on. It was too big for a teacup Yorkie. That was her poo, dude. It was her.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was a big one. And then, okay, so what do you think about the knife?
Heather,
the knife that she got him.
Oh, that's foul, Heather. Foul as fuck. I think she probably did get it for him, and I think that if anybody was in danger of them being, having it used on them, it was him, not her. Look what Heather said. I've poured open tuna fish cans under an ex-friend's seats in her truck where she couldn't reach it. It got worse daily. That is freaking foul. That's cool that you got a cricket. You weren't here earlier, but somebody was calling it a crickooter. So.
Well, Roxy, she named AYB. She named the plan, the Cooter Cartel plan.
It's the cartoon was somebody Mojahid. I can't say their name right, so I'm not going to try. But that's who made that one that I played. Send me a Vax card, Heather, so I can get into Canada. Bitch, shut up. That cricket didn't make that Vax card on its own. The jury had 3 questions this morning. Emily D. Baker had it on a few minutes ago.
Oh, Emily D. Baker's the bomb.
I love her.
You can pop her up there if you want to real quick.
What, the 3 questions?
Yeah, the 3 questions that the jury had, right? Yeah, yep.
Let me see what she posted.
They came out and they had 3 questions. I want to know what those 3
girl,
questions
she
were.
live right now and has been for 2 hours.
Yeah, see, she in her chat is juking, girl. She got like 500,000 people in that mother.
It looks like there's currently 137,000.
Yep.
You don't want to just stream Emily. So can we have a
No,
time
I said
stamp?
just pop on the 3 questions. You don't have to
but
go.
this is a 2-hour video, babe.
No. Let me go find the link. I just wanted the 3 questions. You ain't got to put all her stuff on there or whatever.
Hold on. I think I may have found it. It's in this stream, Queen. I'm looking for it.
Well, yeah, but I was gonna say if she's live right now, you may not be able to find it.
No, I think I did. Hold up.
But I know it's
Special
probably on
verdict
the
form.
news somewhere.
This is a special verdict form that she's about to talk about. Is that what Creative Tater's talking about? Just let me know, Creative Tater, if that's what you're talking about, is the special verdict form.
Check law and crime.
Okay, I'll look there. Hang on one second. Hey, Law and Crime Network is the ones who tried to sue Rakeda, so.
Oh, no shit.
Yes, they went at it
I don't really watch
hardcore.
Rakeda very often. What happened with that?
He was streaming the Rittenhouse trial. Top 3 wins for.
Well, and that's the thing that he kept saying why TMZ was trying to strike him, and he's like, "What the hell's going on? How can they even strike me or whatever for this content? It's not theirs." Come to find out, the guy from TMZ pops out. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, they're just live period with the verdict watch. They're not. They got a clock counting. They do have a clock counting down from 30 some odd minutes. And there's almost 500,000 people in here. So I wonder if something's about to happen.
Yeah, something's probably going down. I don't know what, but I'm sure it is.
No verdict yet, but the fact that they are on the liability and compensation forms means it's a high probability a verdict will be reached today, is what I'm seeing kind of about here.
Yeah, I just want to know what those 3 questions are that the jury asked. What are the 3 questions? Let me go Google. I'll go Google it. Give me a second.
Yeah. See if you can find it somewhere else even. I'm going to dig through Emily's video some more. I wonder if this is it. It looks like some people came into the court.
Yeah, when they come in with their questions, I want to know what the hell they're asking. What 3 questions? Where I want to know where their mindset's at. What 3 questions are y'all asking? Yeah, he was, huh, Laura? I thought that TMZ guy was good too.
I'm listening to something right now. I may have found it.
Candy Kisses said, "I just adore you, that girl."
Oh,
we do
thank you,
too.
Candy.
We like having her over here.
Yeah, you're a sweetie. Thank you, Candy. It does look like, yeah. I'm seeing that now, Chicky. Hold on just one second. I'm gonna Google it over here. Hold on.
Cheeky KT. Let's see here. What she said.
Tuesday, May 31st. Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard jury must answer 42 questions, 24 on actors' claims and 18 on the ex-wife's, before they reach a verdict in the $100 million fight and decide damages as the case gripped the world. Let me see, guys. The document was released by the federal court in Fairfax and shows that there are 24 questions for Johnny Depp's claims and 18 for Amber Heard's counterclaims. Spanning 8 pages, it means the jury has decided on dozens of matters before reaching their verdict, which is set to be delivered this week. The document also contains a section where they will have to decide on damages for Depp and Heard and any punitive damages. Closing arguments finish on Friday in the blockbuster defamation trial, blah, blah, blah. I'm looking, guys. Sorry, I haven't read this in ahead of time, so I'm looking. That's all repeating the same shits. The case is now being deliberated by the jury after 6 weeks of graphic and raw evidence about Depp and Heard's stormy 4-year relationship and 15-month marriage. It's not stating what the questions are. The verdict sheet, called a special verdict form, asked the jury 8 questions about each of the 3 statements and issued in Heard's op-ed. They were that Heard spoke up against SA and faced our culture's wrath.
We had a whole JD live and Amber Heard live. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay,
I found the statements.
Oh, okay, because I was gonna say I'm gonna jump off here and go look real quick because I can't. If I don't know if it'll appear or not. I mean, it might not. But
so it looks like 3 questions. They were that Heard spoke up against SA violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change. And then they state the second statement is 2 years ago, I became a public figure representing domestic abuse, and I felt the full force of our culture's wrath for women who speak out. And the third is I had the rare vantage point of seeing in real time how institutions protect men accused of abuse. In each case, the jury has to find that Mr. Depp has proven all elements of defamation. If the answer is no, then they can move on to the next statement. But if the answer is yes, then the jury has to confirm all the necessary elements of defamation and the statement as published by Heard that it was about Depp. So, I mean, that's all I'm finding. And then they're saying they have to find the final question for each statement in the op-ed was whether it was proven by clear and convincing evidence that Heard acted with actual malice. They were that Heard faked SA violence allegations as both a sword and a shield, that the claims were an ambush, a hoax, and that Heard and her friends faked a crime scene and the allegations were abuse hoax. Let me look back.
yeah, I wanted to know what the jury's 3 questions that they were asking that they wanted to know. Like they had obviously
questions.
Something they obviously came out wanting to know something that wasn't on there or something that they needed.
It was about the title. Let me Google it that way. Hold on. Heard. Okay, this definitely does not. Yes or no? Let me go back. I'm glad they're asking questions, though. I'm sorry if I'm not saying some of these words correctly, you guys. I'm not like proofing all this. Okay. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard jury submits first question to the judge. Looks like this was today. The jury submitted a question to the judge on Tuesday asking about one of Heard's allegedly defamatory statements. The statement was the title of an op-ed, that Heard wrote, and the jury wanted to know whether they were being asked to decide if it was false or just the headline. They expressed confusion on Tuesday with how they were supposed to decide whether Heard defamed Depp. The jury embarked on a second day of deliberations on Tuesday after 6 weeks of testimony in the defamation case. Depp initially sued Heard, blah, blah, blah. We already know that. We already knew all that. Okay. Heard countersued $100 million and spent several days on the stand herself, describing multiple incidents where she said she was physically and SA'd by Depp. On Tuesday, the jury submitted a question for the judge about the verdict sheet they were asked to fill out as they decided the competing lawsuits filed by Depp and Heard. Their question centered on the first of the 3 statements from Heard's op-ed that Depp sued her over. The statement in the headline of the article, Amber Heard, I spoke up against SA violence and faced our culture's wrath that has to change. On the verdict sheet, the jury is asked whether they believe the statement is false, which is a key component in providing defamation. If they believe the statement is true, then it can't be defamatory. The jury was confused as to whether or not they were being asked if the headline was false or if the entire content was false. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I was just, if I click out of StreamYard, will it lock me out? Like if I, on my phone?
It might. What do I need to search?
Hold on. So
can you draw? I was gonna say you should be able to drop the link in chat, can't you? And she can click on it.
Oh yeah, you're right. I can.
Yeah, will you, babe? Because that's like y'all are hearing what I'm finding.
I don't know. We might be reading the same thing.
I just went back and I listened on Emily D. Baker. I found the spot where they said, "What are we?" One of the questions, but I can't. I'm trying to listen for the other 2.
I sent it in private chat.
I should be able to do this. Hang on.
Check.
That may be the same thing. Hold on.
Is it the Independent? They're like updating live.
Are you talking about the video that's on this page, baby?
No. So if you scroll down, they're updating like live, like in
16 minutes ago, jury asked if they should consider just headline or entirety of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is pretty much the same stuff. Let me see what this is. See, that's that long crime video. Hold on. Okay, you know what? I think we can play this off this screen just as it is, and long crime cannot strike Queen. Let me do it this way. Hold up.
I streamed long crime the one day and they didn't do anything to me, but I do have like a small channel. So.
I was about to say, yeah, it's because we're not as big as Ricada.
So somebody,
but that's also the channel that struck Will during the what was it, Baby Joe Clyde case too. They struck him. They've struck more than just Ricada.
So somebody said jury question. Basically, the jury is asking, do they consider just the op-ed headline, quote unquote, I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath that has to change, or what's in the body of the op-ed? See page 1 of verdict form attached. And then the judge said she believes it's just the headline, which Emily Baker said that would be good for Johnny. I don't know.
Well, they didn't know if they were just judging the headline or the entire situation.
Yeah, basically.
And that's what I just read in that other one. Queen, do you want to pop this of the question being read in court or whatever up? I think if I play it from the website just as it is, we shouldn't have any issues because it's technically transformative. Well, I guess she yeeted herself again.
Yeah, I streamed them for like an hour. They didn't do anything. So I don't think just playing a small clip. Like, I don't think if you play a small clip.
I don't think this small clip will, especially not from a Twitter feed like this. I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, here we go, babe.
I only have 2 copies, so that's what we go. Let me just read into the record the question. It's basically in regards to number C, items 1 and 3, and number C is a jury instruction on the finding instruction for the online article title. The question is, does question number 3, the statement is false, pertain to the headline, I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath, or does it pertain to the content of the statement, everything written in the op-ed? So I think the confusion came in this particular one because the statement in question is the title of the op-ed. So I think they're just confused as whether it's the whole op-ed or just the title is the statement. And it's clear that the title is the statement. So I was going to answer to say the title is the statement in question for number 3. Does that seem appropriate to everybody?
And there you have it. So yeah, it was the same as the article, basically.
Well, what do you guys think? Okay, so what do you guys think? What are your thoughts on do you think they're going to say, one or the other, or do you think they're going to say, this is a waste of time for both of you guys?
I think it's possible that they say it's a waste of time for both of you guys. It's either going to be a waste of time for both to me, or they're going to take Johnny. Because I believe that they have proved that she's done it with malice. She basically admitted on the stand. Camille got her to admit that she was mad about how things went down and did it. In other words, I forget how she worded it, but she pretty much was
She
like,
acts real salty too. I mean, the jury can tell by her behavior that she's not right. I mean,
something like, yeah, I wrote it because Johnny, something about like that he would be held accountable or something like that, or that like because of his status.
Yeah.
She said something like that. Like she admitted she wrote it openly in court, and she said she did it because she was mad about like.
Yep. I think she's a horrible person.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like I said, I think he's said and done some shit to her too. I just don't think he ever hit her like that, like she claims to do, like
well, I definitely don't think he argued her with the bottle. Yeah, exactly.
No, I don't think any of that happened. I think, and see, that's the thing is once she lied and embellished one or two things, or blatantly lied or embellished small things, and whatever, her credibility was shot. That was it.
I think her tipping off TMZ really did it for me.
Yeah, that did show some
change everything. I'm like, so because she kept saying I wanted to do this quietly, but there was no way that I could. They told me that I couldn't file the TRO privately, but obviously you didn't want to do it quietly if you tipped off TMZ to be there to get a picture of your bruise on the right side of your face.
Exactly.
To send people out there to do that. So obviously it's planned out. You planned it to some extent, which makes me question everything,
Mm-hmm.
She's
just another Juicy Smollett as far as I'm concerned.
Exactly. And I didn't even know who the hell she was before all this went down. Now that I know who she is, and then I look when they talk about her in movies, she was the one girl in Magic Mike, back down, which I didn't even realize that was her, but now I know it's her. I'm like, oh yeah, but at the time I had no idea who the hell she was. Wasn't A-list celebrity. I think she did all this for, to bank off
Well, I know she slept with a lot of A-list celebrities and rich people, but she wasn't one.
And she blatantly lied about the charity donation. She told even the UK trial was the decision the judge made was partly based on them thinking that she paid the charity the donation in full.
Yep.
The judge thought it was actually paid, but it wasn't. But the UK trial was bullshit anyway because Johnny's case was completely gutted. They didn't allow hardly any of his witnesses in, like the police officers who came to the house, the 2 police officers who saw no damage, they weren't allowed. Her assistant wasn't allowed to testify. Her stylist wasn't allowed to testify. Anybody who saw her without a bruise on her face basically wasn't allowed to testify. like all his witnesses. They totally gutted his case for that. So
Yes, well, and I mean, in the public opinion, in the eye of public opinion, I think that is a major, whether he wins, it's not even about him winning money. He don't give a shit about the money, honestly. But I think it was like, he wanted his reputation back. He wanted his reputation, and I think he got his reputation back, honestly. Whether he wins in court or not, in the court of public opinion, I think he's gotten his reputation cleared. You know what I mean? His name is definitely cleared. I feel like a lot of things came out, a lot of embarrassing things came out, but I think that a lot of people forgave him and looked past it because he was honest and
owned that
he
shit.
came right out.
Lied about he did. And, like, obviously she got several lies, and he's
Right. And I think that's why they looked past his shit, because he was so honest. He was brutally honest, and she kept lying and lying and lying and lying and lying. So it was like, it gave him an advantage, even though they were like, do you do cocaine? Yes, I do. And she was like, no, I don't. I've only used it one time. And she's like, or she'll be like, I've used it one time. And she's like, that's not what I asked you. Camille's like, that's not the question. Have you used cocaine? And she'll be like, well, I have only used it one time, or, I've only used it one time in college. And she's like, that's it. I don't need that. Yes or no. Have you used cocaine? Yeah. And she like that, makes her answer.
And then in the nurse's notes, it says that she used to be a cocaine addict. So, but like,
right.
I agree that he has won in the court of public opinion. She's going to be blacklisted for sure. But I think what happened is that she thought that she could bank off this Me Too movement like all the other, female celebrities, and gain status by it. And then here, she thought nobody would believe him. And then, thank God for Adam Baldwin, that his lawyer that got banned from Twitter as well. He got banned from the court and banned from Twitter because he was sharing the evidence on Twitter, but he's sharing because in the UK all the evidence was not allowed in trial. So
it's what I'm having a hard time hearing you, baby. It's really staticky, so it might be me. I might need to go out and come back in.
Oh, I'm on my phone.
It's staticky for me too. Is it plugged in?
No, my phone like that. I don't know why. I'll go off it.
No, it's okay. You're okay. I just thought it was me. I wasn't sure if I needed to go out and come back in.
Oh no.
You know how your StreamYard gets like sticky and stuff, and it'll like robot. And I thought, I was like, oh shit, am I roboting and don't know it?
Oh no, it's definitely probably my phone.
No, it sounds way better. Whatever you just did, it's gone already. So
yeah, it stopped for me as well.
Yep, it's not even doing it anymore. So whatever you just did to it, it's perfectly fine now.
Get a little closer to.
But anyway, yeah, she. I think she just. I mean, and I think that like a lot of the testimonies and stuff, and a lot of the people that came up to testify, I think she wasn't prepared for, what was coming out. She was so cocky. I sent that girl a link real quick a screen recording to play of how cocky she was in the UK when she was answering questions, and her lawyer. Did it come in yet?
I'm checking for it right now.
It's like 2 or 3 minutes. I mean, it's long, so it might take a minute to come in, but
yeah, no, it's not here yet.
Okay, well, it'll be there here in just a few. It might take just a few, But when it comes in, she's at the... I've never really cared much for Johnny Depp, so I'm not partial to anyone. But after watching the trial, I think Amber is clearly the abuser, and it kind of shocks me how Kay is so pro Amber. There's a lot of people with a lot of opinions, but I think this really sent some people emotionally over the edge, and it's like some people got so wrapped up in it that I think they could be, there's some girls and some guys, I mean, even that are so. They can relate to different things and different, situations that these guys had, you know what I mean? that people can relate to in their own relationships. You know what I'm saying? Like with the fight and the arguing, the going back and forth, the name calling, I mean, some, shit, there's some people that have been in really toxic situations. I mean, one of my friends she was in a very toxic situation. Like one thing that really bothered her that she was very self-conscious about was her weight. And her ex used to call her a fat ass all the time. And that was something that really, really bothered her. And in the, obviously Amber is a model, right? So she wants to fit into that skinny, beautiful, she's probably self-conscious about her own body as well, even though she's beautiful. You know what I mean? I think she might have a complex. And when he said that to her, you could just tell like her whole demeanor changed. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I've seen people's, just the way that they've talked. I mean, he's definitely not innocent. That's by far on the name calling and the shit talking, but I don't think he put his hands on her. I'm just not with you know what I'm saying? I don't believe it. I don't believe that he abused her, hit her, punched her with a handful of rings. You know what I'm saying? All that bullshit discredited her story because I feel like she embellished it or just blatantly lied.
I think that audio of him saying that she hit him and her saying, like, I didn't punch you, I just hit you, and then calling him a baby for it, I feel like that, like, changed the tune drastically for her because she was, like, literally on audio admitting to abusing him, so...
Yeah, see, and a lot of I didn't really watch the UK trial. I didn't really, you know what I mean, pay much attention to it. So I can't speak on that because I didn't, but there is a clip from it that I sent that girl to see if she could play it. It's like 3 minutes long though, so I don't know if it's probably going to take a few minutes to download or whatever. But when it
I'm not sure that it's gonna download at all if it's that long. I still don't have anything. Look
No,
by where
I
you
just
sent the
sent it like
message. Is there a
few
little
minutes ago.
circle that's loading?
Yeah, it's going.
Oh, okay. Then it's not here yet.
Yeah, it's just gonna take a minute or whatever. Like I said, it's just a long one.
Yeah, well, so Adam Waldman, that was Johnny's lawyer, when Johnny's evidence wasn't allowed in the UK trial, he tweeted all the evidence basically because he was like, I guess he wanted Johnny's story out there because they believed in it so much, and he tweeted a lot of the evidence, like the audio and things like that, and that's when like the tide kind of turned against Amber because he showed.
Hey, you cut out, baby. Hey, Kate.
I've got it loaded backstage whenever you're ready, Queenie.
Where's Kate? We lost you, baby.
Hold on.
Where is she? Oh, did she leave? Okay, she must
have had a bad
Okay.
connection. I'm sure she'll come back. Go ahead and play your clip in the meantime. I got it backstage for you.
Arrested
All right, cool. Here it comes.
for committing domestic violence against your spouse.
I'm going to irrelevant, harassing, has nothing to do with this proceeding. It's argumentative. Go ahead and explain how you want to.
There was no domestic violence within that relationship, and the state of Washington, where I was arrested, immediately dropped the charges because they knew the exact same thing that I just told you, that no domestic violence ever occurred, and my ex has stated such. In fact, it was so ridiculous, those charges. It was a verbal argument, it was misinterpreted, misrepresented, and completely overreacted upon by two individuals in a power position. And as soon as they found out that we were partners, which we were not going to be arrested for before, as soon as they found out we were partners, the male cop, not this other woman who's later been brought into the press, this male cop put me in handcuffs, and that's there was no physical violence, no physical abuse, and zero domestic violence whatsoever between us. It was a trumped up charge, and it was dropped immediately for being such.
Isn't it a fact, Ms. Heard, that in fact on September
Oh, this
24th,
is about her and the
2009,
girlfriend that
you
got
were
arrested.
arrested
Her
for domestic
girlfriend, she got
violence?
arrested at the airport when she grabbed her arm or grabbed her by the arm. She is saying that there is, if I pop this, I'll go get the screenshots on. I'll show you guys afterwards. The arresting officers that she's, because the arresting officer actually came out and said, I'm a lesbian as well, and I have a wife as well, so it was nothing against you and your wife.
Committed against Tasha Van Ray.
Asked and answered. Isn't that what you just talked about?
Did I miss something?
Isn't it a fact, Ms. Heard, that on September 14th, you were in fact taken to jail? It wasn't dropped immediately.
Same objections, Vegas.
Same objections.
Isn't it a fact, Ms. Heard, that you spent the night in jail from September 14th to September 15th, 2009, as a result of your arrest for domestic violence?
Same objections. It's irrelevant.
Is that true?
352. She's already answered what happened. It's
Is that
vague.
true?
It's argumentative. It's harassing. You just want to, get your harassment in. Go ahead.
Let the record reflect Mr. Harder's directing her not to answer. Did you
I
spend the night in
answered
jail?
you.
I never said don't answer. I never said that.
Reporter is about to.
That's not my
Yeah,
fault.
yes, it is.
Because she keeps cutting me off every time I say something.
There's no need to yell, Mr. Harder.
Well, I have to be heard. Everyone's talking over me. You've got a
Look at
whole
that.
wall of lawyers over there who are
Ms.
talking
Heard.
over me.
May I continue?
Can I say something?
Ms. Heard, Ms. Heard, isn't it a fact that Tasha Van Ray on September 14th, 2009 claimed to the police that you had hit her arm?
Same objection.
No?
I don't know anything about this.
Answer give a full answer, please.
I don't know anything about the claim that you just made about what Tasha said or did not say. I can't possibly know that. I know nothing about what you just said.
Isn't it a fact that on September 14th you hit Tasha Van Ray in her arm?
No.
Isn't it a fact on September 14th you broke the necklace off of Tasha Van Ray's neck?
352.
A
It's
necklace.
irrelevant to these proceedings. Argumentative harassing.
Isn't it a fact that Tasha Van Ray
Watch her
reported to the
demeanor
police
from
that
then
you had
until
hit her?
now. No, this is 6 years
352.
ago, right?
Irrelevant.
Yeah, 2016.
Argumentative and harassing.
Isn't it a fact, Ms.
It's
Heard,
heard still.
that you know very well that your spouse, that your domestic partner, Tasha Van Ray, requested that you be arrested for domestic violence?
You need to please let me get my objections in, okay? Please.
Okay.
Now, if you're watching.
Yeah, see, that was from the other lawyer's page. That's where I got this little clip from. Now, see, here's where I got the I think it's Nate, the lawyer. I'll have to go link his, because I took the clip, so I have to go link
I
his.
got an important phone call, Queen. I got to jump down.
Okay.
All right, bye.
So, thank you. So anyways, the clips here. So this is the arresting officer. She tried to say that it's because they were, basically arresting her because she was with her girlfriend, and that's not the truth. So that's how they tried to, of course, make it look and make it seem. But here's some pictures of her and her girlfriend, and I mean, obviously they had like a little spat or whatever. I'm sure. I don't know how big or how much. I guess it was more than that because she ripped her necklace off, according to what was said. But she went and stayed in jail overnight, and then the charges were dropped, from my understanding. Here, let's see here. Yeah, she said the officer was homophobic, but the officer is a lesbian. Yeah, so I mean, it just was like, yeah. She just, the things that she said, I mean, people have to see through this bullshit. I don't think that they even brought any of this up, and I don't think they brought any of this in. I didn't even, pay attention to any of this until I seen it on the lawyer's channel. So I think it's, like I said, I think it's Nate the lawyer. So I'm going to go link his channel. I'm going to go find it so I can link it, because I really didn't plan on playing it right now. So I didn't edit it or none of that. So anyhow, we've been on here a while, so I'm going to jump off here. I hope you guys all have a great day. Thank you for coming and hanging out. I appreciate you guys chit-chatting and, gossiping and spilling some honey. I appreciate it. You guys all have a good day. Bye.